care about their approval. Um, because for so long and still now women have been so deeply male centered, and we have cared about their approval. But I think like they are holding on to the last remnants of women caring about their approval. Like they probably only got like one and a half generation left of that. Like the rest of the millennials, the rest of Gen Z, Gen Alpha not gonna care. Like it's a wrap for them. The millennials are waking up, Gen Z's waking up. Um, the last group of women who truly cared to me was Gen X. Like other than that, like, you know, women are starting to unpack caring about them and their approval because we realize that we were sold a dream about it, surrounding it. So the older women get, the more you grow to unpack it. And the crazy thing, at the same time as like us unpacking it, those older women are freeing themselves, right? Because a lot of them women are getting divorces and learning to not care either. So like it's almost like a great um restoration of our mindset. And I love that for us. So the answer is because we have cared for so long. But time to wrap it up.
I think a lot of that has to do with like because of certain laws that were put in place, like yeah, women did have to like care about a man, what he thought, and get his approval in order to have access to resources. But that's not how things are now. And I know men have like this dream that like the clock on go back in time. Um, and I think that like access to the internet and how capitalism is tied into the internet, like it will never be the way that they think it's going to be. Um, and I just think it's interesting when it comes to Karen because it's like when it comes down to the way they try to neg us about like, oh, you ain't got a man or you ugly and stuff like that, like, or like these are the things that women are supposed to do. We were just talking about the other day how there are men who were like, we were talking about the quote Luke had where he was comparing black women to other groups of women, and like, do you think that women are going to drop everything they're doing to change their behavior for your approval? It's just not going to happen. What's up, Flashy?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I sent a request by
Oh
accident.
dang, I was talking. Hold on.
I
Um,
can't
I
hear you.
I seen a man say about this topic and about like what you were just speaking on. The toothpaste is already out the tube. Like you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. We've already learned what we learned. We know what we know. It's only forward from here. That's why like they can get with it or get lost. But it seemed like they gonna be lost because they hoping that things go back in the past and they just not gonna do that.
I think it's also like confronting the fact that like so many men care about what other men think also, right? Some of it is a level of projection there. Cause like we could go argue all day whether or not women think or whatever, but like the problem is we don't include the fact that men are so their whole identity is tied to like the approval of other men. What's up, Dave or Dave?
Not much. I like the problem, but I think men care a lot what women think though. We want women's approval. I think that's natural. Unless the guy is like he plays for the other team. But outside of that, yeah, we should care what each other thinks. What's wrong with that?
I
He didn't
think
really
that y'all
answer the
should.
prompt. He didn't really answer the prompt though.
Yeah, he didn't, but I think men should care um about what women think. That's y'all job to care.
Oh, we
So
Y'all are
care
hold
about
designed
up,
to
Dave.
care.
Hold up,
all day.
Dave. Hold up, Dave. Why do you think women should care about what men think? Why do you think that matters?
But if she wants if the woman wants to have like a happy relationship with another man like let's say build a family together, grow together, then yeah, she should care about what the guy thinks. Just like vice versa, the guy should care what the woman thinks if they want like a healthy relationship.
But don't
But we're
men
talking
chase
about in
women?
general.
Oh, in
Don't
general,
Yeah, but even if you're talking about relationships, don't men chase women?
men do chase women, but women,
So, so that's the part I'm confused about. If men chase women, so the men are chasing, why should a woman who's being chased care about what that man wants?
because because women have men have access to relationships, like and also to marriage. Because no woman's getting down on one knee and asking a man to marry her or would want to, and no man's gonna accept that.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about being chased, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like, men are chase women down and be like, well, I want a relationship. Or you want access to the woman, you claiming that women just want the relationship. But at the end of the day, it's like the men are still chasing.
Yeah, that's true. But they're chasing to get the woman into the bedroom. But the woman is not necessarily chase. The woman's not trying to get with every guy out there.
Do you think
She's trying to
women
lock
still
down
care
one
about
guy.
relationships the way they used to?
Say that again.
You think women still care about relationships the way they used to?
Uh in a sense, I don't think any woman out there is really trying to just get her body count up to like 1,000, like men are trying to do. Like some men
I'm
are
not talking
trying to
about
do.
body count. I don't know what
No,
you're talking about.
no, I'm just I don't think because I can't say the word on TikTok. I don't think that women are trying to go around just effing every guy she sees.
No, that's
You
what I
see?
was. No, you said relationship. You already clarified that there's a difference between sleeping together and being in a relationship. My question to you is: do you think women still want to be in relationships the way they used to be?
Not in that sense. I think a woman wants like what they call them, the situationships. They want some sort of ship. They don't want to just be giving it to any guy. They want some sort of connection. But a guy doesn't care. A guy will go from woman to woman to woman with no type of relationship whatsoever. He doesn't need that. But a woman needs something, some sort of connection.
Says who though? Where did you get that information from? Is there
I,
any like empirical data to back it, or are you just, or where'd you get
I
that
can't
from?
I can't
You're
give you
not looking
empirical
for
data, but I
person.
can give you some of my experience. I'm 35, but I've never.
Well,
No,
no, I
nobody
don't
wants
care
that.
about your anecdotal. Is there any biology to back what you're saying, like biological processes that would confirm that?
Well, I mean, I can just tell you what I see. I don't know many women who want to just be known as the town. I can't say the word on TikTok.
It's
The
so
reason,
weird because you keep thinking it's about sex. Nobody's
No,
talking about that.
no, for the man, because remember you said the woman, uh, like the man has to chase, but I said the man's chasing us to get her in the bedroom, but the woman doesn't necessarily want to be in the bedroom with every other guy, even though she may not want a traditional relationship. She needs, in my opinion, she needs
Okay, I think the
something.
problem is you went from sex to a relationship. Where the thing is, when I'm talking about chasing, like somebody who's being chased doesn't always want to be caught, right? Like
True, that's
that's
true.
not a requirement. That's the thing. Like, do you think that's like a requirement for women or something?
Mm, to be caught, I not all women, not all women. I would say, in my opinion, the majority of women would like to have somebody to come home to later on in life. Maybe not now, maybe not in their 20s, not in their 30s, not in their 40s, but later on down the road, I feel like, yeah, they may want to be caught. Not when they're young, though. It might be a little bit more difficult. And
It's
if that
not
makes
difficult when
sense.
you're older. I don't know why y'all think that. But the thing is, when you're saying like, okay, the relationship, and I'm saying that the relationship may not even be like mandatory, but it's like you can't get away from that. But even in a relationship, why should a woman like do things for the partner's approval?
Oh, because not just the woman. I think both partners should be doing that. Don't you? You want the other
Yeah, but we're
person to
not. It's not a
appreciate it.
both partner. So we're talking about women. That's what they're talking about, women caring about men's approval. Like if I'm in a relationship, and then I also know that men who get in relationships don't want the relationship to end, right? Women don't want to initiate a relationship, but even in a relationship, you don't have to care about your partner's approval. You are who you are when you get in a relationship.
I see what you. Now, when you say approval, like, in what sense? Like, do you mean like
What do you
approval?
mean
Like,
by what did you mean by when you said it?
when I said when I say approval, like, oh, you want to make sure that you're please your partner, making sure that they're happy, you're doing things for them, like things of kindness, acts of gratitude, that type of stuff. That's what I think of when I think of approval towards another partner, to make sure they like what you're doing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what happens in court. And if you getting to know somebody and you are who you are, and you have certain behaviors, your person like it. Yeah, that's who you are. But the approval part is different. Normally when it comes to like male approval, men are like defining what women are supposed to do, what makes a good woman,
Mm.
things of that sort. So like in a relationship, you already in a relationship. It doesn't matter. And even outside a relationship, women. Why would a woman care about what a man thinks she should be doing just because she's a woman?
Oh, see, that's tough because I know we're trying to focus on women, but women tell men all day like what they want in a partner, and we just have to take it. We know that we need to go out there and provide. We know we need to have some money. We know we need to stay in the gym a little bit. We know we need some sort of height. We don't complain
Hold
about
on.
the things that women want.
Why do y'all have to take it?
Oh, because we want the woman. Unless we, like I said, unless we're
Because
on the
y'all
other
chasing,
team.
right?
Say it
That's
again.
my thing. If the men are chasing and y'all just gonna take it because that y'all can't do nothing else about it,
That's true.
then
You're
why
right.
would a woman who's being chased, who why would she need your approval? That's
No,
weird.
oh no, I get what you're saying there, but I'm saying if she wants the ring, that's another level because she's not going down on one knee. You see what I'm saying? Because the man's supposed to do that part. So that's when the game kind of changes
So
a little bit.
y'all think that when a relationship establishes flips and it's supposed to be in y'all favor?
No, I don't look at it like that. I see what
That's
you're
what I hear
saying.
you saying.
I see what you're saying. Though. I don't look at it like that though.
I don't see how you just said that. You said it changes.
It 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 changed. No, but both partners should still be trying to make each
You
other
get no, no.
happy.
You said it changes. What do
It
you mean by it changes then?
The chasing is over because we already caught you. It quote unquote caught you. But now, in my opinion, it's on on both partners' part to try to keep each other. And then for the woman, because the woman, in my opinion, she wants the
So
relationship
okay,
to last, or marriage, or
so
the
a
god
man
monogamous.
chased. Hold on, real quick. A man chased a woman because
Yep.
currently it was something he liked her. They're in a relationship now. Now
Okay.
she has to do something different to keep.
She. I wouldn't say she had to do anything different if she was doing what she's supposed to be doing in the beginning. Just keep doing what you're doing. The thing that made him stay, continue to do that, and then you're gonna get the ring eventually. But to get, because when I'm talking about chasing, once a guy gets a woman in the bedroom, that doesn't mean that he's necessarily going to commit to that woman. So she did enough just to get him to that one step. But when I say that,
So if a woman wants a man, okay, so you say he chasing her down to get her in bed. They
yes,
sleep together.
yep.
If she wants to get the ring as you speak, what's she gonna have to do different that she wasn't already doing before?
Well, she didn't really have to do anything to get into the bedroom part because honestly, a woman
No,
could
no,
just
no,
go
no,
outside.
no. You got to pay attention to what I'm saying because you
Go ahead.
said it's on her to get the ring from him,
That's
right?
true.
So what's she gonna have to do now to get the ring?
To get the ring, I guess you'd have to know what that man wants, that specific man that she wants. You have to try to figure out what his needs are. Does he
So I just want
like?
to be clear. You saying that men are chasing women not to actually be with them, but to fuck them, and that if women want that man to stick around, that she need to switch some stuff up in order to keep him around long enough to get a ring.
It's
When
not
you and
all,
I both know
not
it's
all
it's
women,
nothing
not all
that
men.
she can do to change his mind.
Uh, Depends on the type
If
of
he
guy
just
she
wanted
is.
to smash and then he smashed, well, no, if he just wanted to smash, pause, okay,
Gotcha.
and then he smashed, pause, there is nothing she can do to change him into wanting her for a relationship.
That I agree with you.
So
If that guy just wanted to smash and she knows that that's all he wants, nah, there's nothing that she can really do to
hold
change
How
up.
it.
would she
Have you?
know?
Yeah,
She,
she
Oh,
doesn't
go
know.
ahead, Tara.
No, that's a good question, and then
how would she
I'll
know? See, now this is where I feel like the accountability has to go on the woman. Like after, let's say that this is partner number 20 that just wanted to smash. After a while,
Let's
once you
say it's
develop a
part. Hold
sense,
up. No, let's say it's partner one. How's she supposed to
oh,
know?
partner one, no, I got to give her some grace. I wouldn't.
No.
She's learning. I wouldn't put that on her on the first time. Oh, come on, you got tricked.
So it's unavoidable. So women
No, the
gotta
first time.
so women gotta accept that like they gonna get fucked over. Because the only way you would know is if you fuck with multiple people. Is what you're saying.
Uh, that's true for the vast majority of women. I'm gonna give you that one. For the vast majority of women, that's gonna be true.
So that's why y'all like them young.
No, wait, no. I I like them of age.
No, that's why y'all like them young. Because you just said the first time you gonna give her grace because she not gonna know.
Oh no, I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be a predator. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be like just because she's
I
young and
mean,
she
it's
hasn't been with
fine.
anybody else.
Young don't mean underage. How old
Oh,
are you, Dave?
I'm 35.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I
So
mean,
of age is
that's you
18.
dating like a
Mm-hmm.
20-year-old.
Yeah,
She's above 18, but that's still kind of young for you.
but I don't like them not naive in the sense of they've never been they've never been with another person. So
Hold on, Dave.
I'm
I don't
still
know
kind
what
of weird.
charges you fighting, but I didn't say your name. You real defensive right now. But what I'm saying, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Cause you say, "Oh, she young and dumb," right?
But I wouldn't go after somebody like that.
Why would you? No, no, no. Why'd you say give her grace then?
I said I give her grace on her decision on what she on who she chose. I'll be like,
Well,
okay.
how many partners before she realized what's going on?
That's on the woman. That's on the woman.
Now, how many you think? How many partners you think a woman would have before she realized what's going on with?
That's hard to tell because some women are smart. They'll pick up on it real quick. It might just take that one, and then she's like, okay, I get what guys are trying to do. Whatever he says this, that really means that. So you know what I mean. Some women might take 20. It might take 30. I don't know. It depends on how smart the woman is.
So it has nothing to do with like because think of it like this, Dave. The woman can be smart, but if everybody is telling you that that's not how it works, what do you think will happen? Like your mom, your dad, everybody, the man is like, no, 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 no. You need a man. You should find a man. Also, like give men the opportunities and don't put this what happened with this man. I mean, on your last man, on this man. What do you think the outcome will be?
I think she's keep getting tricked, but you also have to see. Look, most of these women
Mm,
they're picking the bad boys. They're not picking the nerd who has straight A's in class who's gonna take care of them, treat them real nice. They're
you was
picking
almost there,
Tyrone and
Dave.
Jerome. They're picking
And then
Tyrone and
you was
Jerome.
almost there.
Can
Now
I
you
speak on
lying.
something, please?
Go ahead, Mike. I'll let you
No,
go.
hold
Go
up,
ahead, Mike.
Mike. Go ahead, Dave. In the
Oh,
hallway.
I was just saying that she's not picking like the nice dude's gonna treat her right. She's
No, it's
picking like
another
the
Dave.
thug.
No, we talking about hallway, Dave.
Wait, hold on, I didn't hear you, host.
Oh, you guys doing?
There's another Dave.
Oh, the other. Oh, my
There's a
bad, my
Dave
bad.
above you.
I'm about to mute myself. My bad.
How you guys doing?
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Boston?
Okay.
We'll call you Boston Dave. Go ahead, Boston.
Yeah, I just agree with whatever you guys said, but just one thing I don't agree with is whenever he said a lot of women learn right into the parking lot. Learn after being with 20 men, and you guys be like, hey, but you gonna be like, hey, you gonna search for someone with a lower body count, and then you guys be like, hey, that's too young for you. A person, it does depend on the person age though. The body count don't depend on the
We're not
person
talking
age.
about body count, Dave.
Someone can be like 30 and then just have two
Dave,
dudes. You see what I'm
Dave,
saying?
Can I
Dave,
speak on
Dave.
something?
Yeah,
What?
go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna speak on what I see right now. The topic is why do men think women care about their approval? This no disrespect to a woman, no disrespect to a man. A man really don't care if you approve what we think or not. Facts. Cause at the end of the day, how society is and how life is, women don't care what we think, because y'all gonna have your own mentality and whatever y'all think regardless. Right or wrong.
So then
True.
men who hold up, but why do you think men think women care then?
And also, I feel like if you
Hold up,
don't care about
hallway.
your man's opinion,
Hold up, hallway. Let Mike respond.
Can you, whoever talk, can you repeat that? Whatever you finna say, because I said something, somebody spoke on something. No, it was a woman. It was a woman that
Hold
spoke.
up, Dave. Hold up, Dave. Because he still might think you talking about him. Yeah, but why do you think some men think women care?
Some women care because, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Because at the end of the day, it depends on who you dealing with. If you care about what he talking about and what he feel, you know what I'm saying? That means you got a connection with that man.
so you said women don't care. I'm asking you why do men think women care? You saying that men just don't care?
Okay, look, I'm finna show you something. I'm a married man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. My wife tell me all the time, she say something, I be like, I don't care. And she was like, you always say you don't, and I tell her, I don't care what you think. Cause you already informed in your mind whatever you feeling. You feel what I'm saying?
Awful partner.
And I be like, I don't care. She'll tell me somebody that did something, I be like, I don't care. Did it offend you? She was like, no. I say, so what? I don't care.
Terrible thing to say to your wife.
No, it's
Like an
not. No,
awful
it's not.
partner.
American brother, that is
No, it's
terrible to
not.
say,
No,
brother.
look.
I'm
He don't
married
give a
several
Okay,
fuck
look,
fucking
about
I'm
his
gonna
years.
show you
wife.
something. No, see, I'm gonna show you something.
And hold on,
Women,
and y'all gonna
hold
say,
on.
yeah, if he came up here and said, "Oh, I got my wife divorced me," and it came from out of nowhere, y'all be like, right, they be doing that.
No, I don't understand
No,
where it
no,
Nah,
came
who
from.
be
no,
I
hold
never
doing
on.
said.
that?
Look, what I'm saying, look, I'm gonna show you something. That's just like, I don't know y'all don't know me. Facts. She could tell me that, you know what I'm saying, somebody that said something to her. I be like, was it disrespectful?
I can't. No, like, we don't care about your personal life. You
No,
sound like an awful.
this is
No,
not
no, no,
personal.
listen what I'm saying.
Me and my
No,
wife is good. I swear to God, me and her straight.
sir. I don't care. I don't care about your personal life. You sound like an awful partner. An awful fucking partner. And
Me and my wife been married for
hold
14
up.
years,
I don't
sweetheart.
care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about what you going on in your household. I don't care. Hold up. Go ahead, Burley on.
I just wanted to hold on. I wanted to let you know that I don't care either. I don't
Thank you.
care, Mike.
I don't care.
Go ahead, Burley on. You on mute.
Oh, my food. Why do men think women care about their approval? I don't get where y'all getting this problem from.
Hold up. Go ahead, Siren.
Why do men think women care about their approval? I don't give a damn. And excuse my language, but I don't care.
We don't
I'm
care
gonna wear what
either.
I want to wear. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna go where I want to go. And yes, I do have a man. And I think it's funny because most of these men were probably raised a certain way by certain women that are. I mean, I get if you have a son, you should teach him certain things about women because you're a woman yourself, but not
Hold
to
up. You think
down.
it's on women?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You think it's on women?
I don't think it's on women at all. No, 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 no. I don't.
You do realize you blaming women right now, though, right?
I'm not blaming women, but what I am saying is the men that do think that women care about their approval probably get that from either, I don't even want to say they get it from a woman, but
That's what you're saying, though.
that's not what I'm trying to say. I think that it has to come from somewhere though. It has to come from somewhere because I don't think men would automatically think that a woman cares unless a woman told them that they care.
I
Like,
understand
where
that
else
part,
would it
but
come
why?
from?
But why are you blaming a woman for that?
I'm not blaming a woman, right? But what I'm saying is any man that thinks that a woman cares, unless they're going to ask another man, do women care what we think, right? Well, who is it going to come from? Who's it going to come from? Who's going to teach that rhetoric? That's what I'm trying to say.
So that you think it's a woman.
I'm not blaming a woman. I never will. Anybody that knows that I joined the panel, I'm pro woman all day. I just
No,
don't think that.
hold up. You don't have to get defensive about it, but I want you to know if you saying they got it from their mama, you are blaming women.
I'm not blaming a woman, but I'm saying that they probably won't get that rhetoric or idea from another man.
So that's what I'm saying. You're assuming that it didn't come from another man, that it came from their
Because
mama.
if it's coming from a man, they wouldn't even think that. That's what I'm saying. They probably wouldn't think that. Another man is not going to tell another man.
You missing the whole point. You think it's women's fault that they think that.
No, I don't think it's women's fault. I just said no.
You just said, though, it didn't come from another man, though.
A woman is, because their mother's probably going to teach them, oh, she should dress like this, she should do this, she should do that, and they form their own. Hold on, they then form their own opinion.
It's a level of self-awareness you're not having. You are blaming women for men's behavior.
I'm not blaming a woman. I'm not blaming a woman at all. I was just giving
mama.
reasoning to my back. That's all I was saying. But when it comes down to it, no, I don't think it's a woman's fault at all. That's what I'm saying.
Because their mama.
Personally, I'm gonna continue because at this point, that's not what I'm saying. I don't give a damn.
No, you won't. What the fuck you talking to like that? Q50, go ahead.
I have a question, right? For me, like I want to know.
Don't start with a question. Go ahead and respond to the prompt. What you?
Nah, I'm about to respond to the prompt. For me, like I want to know how many of y'all got a partner. I'm just saying, like when your partner asks you, right? In my defense, yo, do I look good today? Do you like what I wear? Are you liking for me? Do you like my little idea on a date? Do you like my hair? This and that. Is that not asking for approval?
Okay, like I said, don't start with a question. Share your ideas. We'll wait.
No, that's my question. That's what I'm saying.
It's not a question. You can't start with a question. We having a discussion. You can mute up and I'll go to Drika.
My bad. What I'm saying is,
what's up, Drika?
Hey Tara, hey Twin, hey everybody. Wow. But I think because the question is why do men, think women care about their approval? Because they think they the prize. Men think that they are, like God's gift to the earth. So they believe, or they trying to convince themselves of that. So they think that women are concerned about how they feel about us because they think that they the prize. I could just simply leave it at that before we open up the panel. I'm gonna just leave it at that. They think they the prize.
Thank you, Drika. Travel, you want to
say something real fast? But
and that entitlement has to come from somewhere.
You can go, Travel.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So the topic is why do men think women care about their approval? I think if it's a woman in which she really care about a man, she want to get a man. I think that approval matters, but maybe not for all men in general. But I still think it matters for the woman, for the man that she wants.
Your background is distracting. I don't know what you're saying. Can you hear me? Not yet. No, I can hear you too much. Your background loud. Y'all make sure y'all tapping the screen, share a lot about people who may want to participate in the conversation. If you agree with people who are saying on the panel, go ahead and gift them and show some support. Also send daily heart me's and support the live goal if you like the conversation. We just go ahead and open the panel. Go Dave on Teacup now, but I guess he didn't want to say whatever he wanted to say. I think when we talk about approval though, it's more like how men neg women and the things that they think is supposed to irritate us, but it's always like tied back to like their own thoughts, right? Like, oh, you don't have a man, no man will want to be with you, you're gonna die alone, you're ugly, you're fat, you're bitter. Because men use like approval as like leverage to control women.
Real quick.
Hold up. No, not real quick. I'm talking. Yeah. Men think that women are supposed to care about what they think or their approval because they put themselves over women, right? But go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, so the approval is more so about it's more about your value, right? That's what I'm that when you broke it down like that, I was like, oh yeah, it's more about the value, and they think that they are the ones who get to, get to measure what value humans have in general, because like you said, they do think that they're over women, but they think they rule everything. And yeah, like it is about them negging. A lot of men put women, base women's value off of, you know, if they're with the man. And I always find that weird, because to me that proves that men are cucks for each other. Because why are you saying that my value is based on if a man approved me first, or whatever the case is? And we can even go down a rabbit hole of a lot of men will end up dealing with women in whichever way you can imagine, based on the approval she's gotten from other men. So yeah, it is like a value system. It's interesting.
I'm gonna steal that. I wish you'd have said that like 20 minutes ago, but thank you. The person who just came in, go ahead. What you want to say?
I'm picking bones over here. So I'll read the prompt. It says, why do men think that women care about approval? I mean, as a man, we don't really think about that. So could anybody in this lobby elaborate on why a man would tell you that?
No. You got nothing else to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was waiting for someone to elaborate. So,
No,
okay.
I
So let
said
me ask you
no.
this question: Why didn't anybody in here
No.
didn't elaborate on any of that? The question was, and I read the prompt. It says, "Why do men think that women care about their approval?" Do you honestly think men think that way?
It's still a question, so I'm gonna reject your question. The panel open, y'all.
That's funny how it got quiet, huh?
Yeah, I like a little awkward silence. I think it's good for us to reflect sometimes. Y'all change it. Thank you, Mia, because these motherfuckers stuck. Yeah, he's still asking a question. If you have nothing to add to the conversation, then like, but it does come down to like men think that they get to determine everything for women. And it's interesting when men say that like it's not that big of a deal, but y'all do it all day, every day. Like that's part of y'all negging. That's like it. Y'all like to neg because y'all think that the response is a woman's supposed to defend herself. So like when you say, "Oh, nobody wants you," when you say that nobody cares about your good degree, blah blah blah, y'all think that the woman's supposed to respond in a way that basically her wanting your approval, which is not needed. The reason why you negging in the first place is because like you're trying to assert dominance over that woman, which is some weird shit that y'all do. What's up, Booty? The hell? Hold on, you got a big old. I don't know what you're doing. That's loud. Y'all gotta get. Y'all know if y'all got comfortable with uncomfortable silence, it would do a lot for you, for real.
I have a
What's up, Elite?
question.
No questions. What do you think about the prompt?
Okay, so my statement is in response to the prompt. I wonder why women think that men have the power to define their values. The question in and of itself doesn't really make a lot of sense because nobody can define anybody's value. It's not even possible. And it almost gives off a defeated mindset when you put your value in someone else's hands, or say that someone else is pretty much responsible for it. That's all I wanted to say. Guys, have a great night.
So you just gonna pretend like that fourth word wasn't there? That's weird. Heavy emphasis on the think. That's crazy. No, your God not real. They didn't define nothing. Hey, Alex.
Oh, hello.
You gonna say something or not?
Well, everyone gets to make a vow.
Too many mouth noises. Come back when you're done eating. What's up, pleasure?
Tara, what's good?
How you doing?
Hanging in there?
He over there eating ass on the camera. That's what he was doing. He put that nigga ass on the phone. That shit was weird. Go ahead, pleasure.
Why do men think they get to define a woman's value? Because value is subjective, and in the dating market, it's based off of the opinion of the person sitting across from you. If you think you're the baddest bitch on the planet, you're allowed to think that, but if I disagree with you, I'm not wrong. What you need to do is sit next to somebody who sees that same value. Same for me.
Why everybody got weird noises in the background? What the hell is going on? What's up, Norman?
You already know it's good, man. Everything is good. Why do men think they get to define women's values? First of all, we control you. First of all, and second of all, you were made for our enjoyment.
What do you mean you control us?
We control you through the way you think, the way you talk, and the way you speak. We make sure that everything you do, it pleases us. Our job is to make sure we give you the seed and you bring us back the plant. So what our value system is, you have to make sure you meet the criteria.
What the fuck are you talking about? Norman, you give men man units. Do you know why you give men man units?
Because it's the value of how they want to feel for themselves. It's something
No,
very,
this not an advertisement, Norman. Hold up.
Don't
Norman,
deal with
Norman.
This is something that's
Norman, you glue wigs to men head. And you talking about having control.
And I do for
No,
women
let's
also.
do that. What are you talking about?
I do that for women also. Okay.
Don't take this wig. You're not gluing wigs down for women. You're not gluing Molly braid hair on a woman head. Come on, be for real.
I'm sewing in tracks and all that for them. All right. I got Peruvian. I got silk. I got everything for a woman that she need. All right.
No, woman.
But
that's the thing. But no, you hold up. You still have that glue now. You gluing hair onto men's head. You said something about you controlling a woman. Like that's the reason why the men sitting in your chair in the first place. Like that was a wild take coming from you, Norman. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I'm just telling you the reason why your value system is based off of us is because we control everything you do and what you say. The reason why we set the beauty standard.
Who controls you, Norman?
God's laws control me, because I'm made from God and you're made from me. You understand?
Okay, there we go. You're making a projection because somebody control you. You assume that applies to women.
No, when it comes to women and men control y'all, but y'all get to choose.
How do men control women?
Say like the heat that's in your house, right? You understand?
Yeah. You know that
you want to be cold or warm?
Hold on, real quick. You know a woman created the heat in the household, right? But go ahead.
What would you? Yeah, right. What would you rather be, hot or cold?
No, I'm just saying a woman made that invention.
Okay, what would you rather be, hot or cold?
No, this is dumb.
No, you got to answer the question so I can make my point.
I don't know. Don't, instead of trying to ask me one of those weird questions, just make the point.
The point is, whatever you consider valuable is based off of the value I created for you. That's it. So
But
therefore,
that's the thing.
you will always.
But that's the thing. Who do you think holds you valuable besides the men who sit in your chair? Who do you think is valuing you?
Who's holding me valuable? My children and my woman. You understand?
Why has everybody got noise in the background today? What the fuck? What's
You're
up,
not
Nene?
controlling anyone though. You're not controlling women.
Yeah, can I jump in
Yeah,
real quick?
he's not. I don't even know why he's saying that. It was weird, especially coming from Norman. Go ahead, Nene.
Yeah, so that absurd question about what would you rather be, hot or cold? Okay, you know what? I can answer that. If it's freezing outside, I'd rather be hot, but guess what? When a man needs something fixed in his house, who does he call as well? Because men call other men to help fix things, and they act like men never depend on other men for anything, and that we're just these bumbling idiots that need men to tie our goddamn shoelace, or we'd be completely helpless without them. How about the fact that men depend on other men for the structures that they build and make also? I never hear any men saying something like that, because they don't want to admit that, basically men depend on other men, and they are built for hierarchy because they were the ones that made this system, and they depend on other men and act like we are just completely, like they act like we're minors basically.
No, you was created for men peace.
No,
If it
no,
wasn't
I'm
for
not
your-
hearing, I'm not
No,
trying
no,
to be
listen, you're
disrespectful.
about to say
No,
you
I'm not
created
going to be
for peace
disrespectful,
on
but
earth.
I will not let you do this nonsense
If it
with this
wasn't for you,
religious
there'd be no
bull
peace on
crap.
earth.
No,
Men and
no,
women is gonna
no,
be too much
no, no,
competition.
no,
You understand?
no. I'm not going to let you
No,
run
he
this
said
religious
no,
bull
no.
crap
No,
right
I'm talking
now.
about competition.
And I don't want to, no, I don't care, because, that's the first thing that you do with this whole thing. Men were created from God, and men and women were created from man. Excuse me? Okay, I am a human being just like you, and I'm not created from no damn man. We birth men. Y'all can't do jack squat on this planet without women to birth you. So I would appreciate, me personally, that men stop acting like pulling that religious Bible crap out of their ass, talking about women are made from a man's rib. We birthed you, damn it. We birthed you. Understand that, and give us a little bit more respect for what we bring to the table as far as our role in society. Men couldn't do anything on this planet. Nothing moves and shakes without a woman to birth you. End of story.
We created
So
you
we
to
want to
birth
Don't
say,
even
hold
start that.
on,
I
hold
don't want to
on,
hear
hold
it.
on,
Don't
hold
say
on.
that nothing.
Hold on, Nene. Hold on. I just want to
The
say,
lie, you fucking bitch. You're lying, bitch.
Are you calling me a bitch?
hold
Yeah,
on,
don't
Nene.
respond to him.
I just want to say, like, it is crazy that, like, men say that based on how biology works. Like, y'all know the people who survive most in, like, the NICUs, the babies that survive most are Black girls, right? They have the best survival in the NICU. I also want to say that women have developed through evolution emotional regulation and stress regulation due to childbirth, right? They develop more dendrites in the part of their brain that controls emotion and stress. Men did not do that. I also want to say women's body went through an evolutionary process to create menopause so that we can stay around longer and live longer in order to help pass down information and survival skills to our offspring. Men's body did not do that. I also want to say we have a full set of chromosomes. Your body does not.
And the Y chromosome, if you need to know, because some of you guys don't pick up a biology book, you do know that the Y chromosome is a mutation of the X. You know that, right?
there's nothing that supports your statement. You guys are the inferior creatures. Biology doesn't even work in your favor. Like evolution is not even working with you all. The only evolutionary process men are going through is a self-deletion evolutionary process. The fucking Y chromosome is taking itself out. Like,
I just want you to know we created y'all to go through that pain and that stress to make
no,
our.
you didn't.
Hold on. Shut up,
Hey,
Norman.
I got a good question for the ladies.
Norman, hold on. I'll whatever. Norman, you have the IQ of a fruit fly. There's no way in hell, no way in hell you can make that statement. So please shut up.
When last have these men cracked open a
Hold up.
biology book? Did you
Let
pay attention in
hold
class?
up. Let outrage go. Outrage. Don't start with a question. Share your thoughts on the prompt.
Well, I had a reply to the lady said that, two reply, but the lady said that she gave birth to
What do you
the
think about the
people of the earth.
prompt?
That's not why do men
Rather
think they
respond
get
to the
to
prompt
define
first.
women's value? I don't believe in that. I don't define no woman value. That ain't got nothing to do with me. She do that for herself. That's not my decision to make for her to be the
But it say
define
men
who
on
she is.
there. So even if you don't think that, you can still respond to the prompt.
That's the point I was making earlier.
Hold on, but I didn't get to ask my question that I was trying to ask. Do you know that
No, you're not
since
asking a
women calling
question. You
men
haven't.
so
Hold up,
bad,
sir.
without us, you can't have a baby without.
You haven't even responded to the prompt. Go ahead, Marquise.
Why do men think they get to define a woman's value? I don't feel like we, and I'm not speaking for any person, I'm more like speaking for myself. We're not trying to define everything in this world has a purpose, a place, and a thing, and it's equal. It's an equal thing. Like just as much as you can say that you create life, we give you the life to create. No disrespect. Like
There's no disrespect. You're delusional. Semen isn't life.
semen is life.
No, it's not.
Has
No,
has
no.
has a baby ever been made? So has a baby ever been made without a man's semen?
I hate when I do this thing down and say, hold up. Go ahead, Gaslight.
Hello, Tara. How are you doing?
Hey, thank you, Ace.
That's what's up. Why do men think they get to define women's value? Well, really, because we do. Um, Value isn't determined by yourself, it's determined by outside parties. What you think you're worth isn't your value, it's how you feel about yourself. Your value is going to be dictated on what someone's willing to pour into you. Let's say you think you're worth the stars and the moon, and somebody sees you and they think, I would never give her the stars and the moon. They have a low value for you. That's how value works. Now, will you accept the value they've placed on you? That's up to you. That's dependent on your worth. You think you're worth more than what they're willing to offer, then you don't give them a chance. If they think you're not worth, if they don't think you're worth what you desire, then they don't value you. So value is placed on you by outside parties. So
Oh, hold
for
up.
that reason.
If you think value is placed on you by outside parties, the outside party doesn't have to be another man either, though.
Sure, you can go with that, but the topic is men, so I'm speaking to the topic.
Yeah, but I'm saying it would go against what you're saying. Y'all, can y'all tap the screen and get the lights up?
No, we still get to define it. If you accept it or not, that's on you, but we still get to define it. Anyone gets to define it, but again, the topic is men, so why do we think we get to define it? Because we're the outside party, which gives us the authority, power, and wherewithal, not wherewithal, but the agency to define it. So that's why.
So you wanted a man who think it. I think that's interesting. And you didn't respond to what I said.
Because if you are four, you are four.
Sure, I did. I
You're a
agreed
five, you're a
with you,
five.
but it didn't take away. That was just a bit more information. It didn't change anything.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. Man,
but
that
that's what I
really
was saying. A lot of it be projections because when y'all think their
crazy
value
work.
comes from an outside person. What you say, DZ?
Oh no, I was just talking to myself about the prompt, but y'all go
You
ahead.
want to say
I'm listening
something?
to
Hold on.
y'all.
Do you want to say something about
Yeah,
the
sure.
prompt?
Yeah, sure. I just got up here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been up here long. I ain't even really listened to what I was talking about. But what the prompt says is, why do men think they get to define women's value? You know, I mean, at the end of the day, a woman with a high body count, who is she valuable to? And what is she going to do to the next man? That's how we get to define who valuable in that.
That never made sense because y'all can't tell.
Hold on,
Lord have
real
mercy.
quick. No, Norman. Cause I ain't say nothing last time, but Norman. All right, I'm going.
Let me repeat myself.
The way he got these people on this screen is fucking crazy. Because my bad. Go ahead, Drika.
Norman don't care. He gonna
He don't
embarrass
give a
his
fuck.
clients.
Yeah.
He'll use them for comic relief to get us off his motherfucking head.
But that's the man who said that like we do it, they control what we do. He over there
Put a
shaping a
man
wig
unit,
on that man
shaping up
head.
a motherfucking wig on a nigga head that he done fucking tack down. You done tack down that motherfucking wig. You done painted that shit on that man head. And you talking about the women? No, sir. But back to the body count lie. The
Now
thing
listen,
is,
listen, listen.
no, hold on,
Let me
no, because I haven't
let me cook a little
finished.
bit,
No, no,
right?
no, I haven't finished. No, I haven't
I didn't even get a
finished.
chance to finish.
No, you did finish. And that's why I started responding. And now I'm about to address it. And now you talking about, hold on. No, you already said it. You already made your statement. And I'm about to respond to it. The lie about this body count thing is always comical. Because first of all, the value is in how many men will contort themselves into a motherfucking pretzel that's doing a split to say that the reason why they're sleeping with this loose woman or this woman with this high body count is because we just do hoes how we do hoes. Whatever lie y'all tell yourself to convince y'all of that's why you're doing it, to make yourself seem powerful. That's the value. Even with your lie, the value is in all the men who will sleep with the same woman. That's the value. Y'all don't care about y'all health. You don't care about your penis can fall off your body with you trying to be macho and manly and chase behind the same woman that every time Dick and Harry done had. But then y'all want to try to play this, oh, yeah, that's what we do to them hoes. No, y'all love a woman of the night. Y'all love a lady of the night. But the second thing is y'all are lying because y'all can't tell. Y'all don't know what it feel like. Y'all don't know what a woman with a high body count feel like. That's why y'all wives be the women that y'all be talking about. Y'all girlfriends and baby mamas be the women y'all are talking about. That first lady is the woman you're talking about. Your grandmother who went to church every Sunday is the woman you're talking about. Those women be having high body counts and y'all can't tell the difference. Because y'all love a woman that gets her value from other men. And if other men want to sleep with her, that's the type of women y'all gonna go after. So let's
Check
talk
this
about
out, right?
that.
No, hold on. Check this out, right? The women, I'ma just keep it 100, right? I hate to say it like this because I know I'm gonna get a little pushback, but a woman's value depends on how good that pussy is. If you got trash pussy, most likely you ain't got a ring. Women with rings got good pussy.
That's a lie. Men will sleep
What?
with. That's a lie. And you're not about to be up here saying the P word because you got good pussy. That's why you couldn't keep them niggas off you when you was in a joint. Cause yours is good. But that don't give you no value to it. And it ain't keep you married. And none of them
I
niggas
never
would
got locked
come
up.
out
And
the
I'm murdered. I
motherfucking be
never got
with
locked
you.
up.
No.
And I'm an engineer.
You get locked up. You get locked up with niggas in the hood. Them niggas in the neighborhood. Wouldn't wife you either, even though your pussy good, sir. But the point of the matter is, they don't have nothing to do with it. Y'all think about it. All the women who do, the ladies of the night, y'all think they always primed and ready after they've been working all night? It's a lie. These niggas is lying. They already done told us the truth. They think we all feel the same, ladies. They can't tell us from a lizard. They can't tell us from a hole in the wall. They can't tell us from a booty hole. They can't tell. They say it all feel the same. They say the only thing that feel different is mouth, throat. They say that's the only thing that's different. And y'all ask yourself why. Because what woman got a jaw that lock up like a niggas do? None of us. So let's just be honest, sir.
Man
Stop
know
with the
when he
bullshit.
throwing a Frank in the hallway, all
No,
right? Come
that's
on,
not
stop
true
it.
because you men would stick it in a tub drain if you could.
Man,
Okay?
what's the difference between a Frank in the hallway
You
and
would stick it in a tub drain, dude.
So which one would you rather have? Would you rather score 30 points or have 30 points scored on you?
No, we not about to talk
Shut
about
up,
women like
Natalie.
that.
What are we
No,
talking about?
no, we not about to talk. We not about
No, you going out. Y'all be hold that, Drika, you going out. The way y'all frame questions be fucking weird. No, sir, not at all. It's
What you gonna
fine.
do to the next man after you done been with 100 men? That's a question I want to know.
Wait, I think he missing the point.
Why?
He asking a question, but hold up, before you even say, you missing the whole point. You don't know if a woman been with 100 men.
What you mean we don't know?
Y'all don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all don't know. Hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all don't know.
Come on, man. Nah, now you about to make
Hold
up.
up. Hold up. You know there are women who gave birth to 10-pound babies out the same fucking hole you talking about, nigga. Like y'all don't fucking know. You don't fucking know. Women tell
We know
y'all
the
whatever.
difference, trust me.
No, you don't. That's the thing. You don't know.
You do know.
That's why the conversation around
Well,
body
what's
count
worth
is
more, a new
dumb.
car or a
No,
used
but
car?
no, they act first of all like
we look at how you move. We look at what you do.
No,
We
you
look at how you
don't.
is
move.
not
We look at how
that means
men.
nothing.
Hold on. At the end of the day, us men, we look at things.
No, the only thing that stretch out is assholes, sir. Y'all keep confusing us. It's not women. It's asses that stretch out and get used up. That's what gets stretched out. Vaginas do not.
I was going to mention that too because these guys act like Kegels don't exist. Okay, women can give birth to a
You don't need to
10-pound
do no
baby.
Kegel. No, you ain't even gotta do Kegel. Yeah, that help with like your uterine wall, whatever. Like, no, the fact that you can have a whole motherfucking a baby come out of you, them niggas don't know what the fuck they talking about. We ain't gonna justify that shit at all. They think they got the magic fucking what's the thing called? Algorithm to figuring out. Y'all don't know shit. Talking about you looking at how she move. You don't fucking know.
Can you please explain to me about what you mean by how she moves? I don't get that. I don't understand what that means.
That was for you, Sky.
I wasn't even listening. What you say?
Don't worry about it.
What is it? What is it that you mean exactly about? You can tell about a woman by how she moves. What do you mean exactly by that? What does that look like?
From the first time I got some cheeks, right? From the first time I got some cheeks, for some reason, from that day on, I could tell what female was out here giving it up.
You legit just didn't answer my question, and you just.
I just answered it. For some reason, we know. Spider sense be tingling like a motherfucker.
I don't.
Like, oh,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Spider-Man is an invention of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. No, Steve Ditko.
For some reason, I be like, okay, she straight for the stroke. I might can get that. You know what I'm saying? And about 85 to 90% of the times, I be right.
Hey, bro, that tingle ain't Spidey.
You're not giving me anything tangible, sir. I'm
What'd you say?
asking you. You're not giving me anything tangible. I'm asking you. You said, I'm quoting you. You can tell a lot about a woman by how she moves. I am asking you to explain to me what that looks like. And you're
looking for pre-game. I'm not giving you that.
Ma'am. This man has the IQ of a fucking flea, and you asking him.
Wow.
I'm asking him because he said it.
Yeah, you want to know why is it that, are you married?
I am not married. I'm in a
Hold on, you're not
relationship.
in.
I'm
Hold
not
up.
married.
You're not. Hold
All
up.
right,
Hold
so
up.
look.
Pause. Hold up. Pause. Hold up. Nene. No. Gaslight. What you were saying?
I was just telling him that tingle ain't a spidey sense. That's a STD.
Yeah.
And do
Let me
I
go get
have
that
some
shit checked
service?
out.
Hold on. Let me see if I got a little service. Women, baby, women. These niggas is weird. Look at this man. He don't even got no fucking. He don't got his front hairline. That nigga wig pushed back up here. If he asks you a stupid question about if you in a relationship, a bitch ass nigga who be fucking back alley niggas that question. You don't entertain these men asking you. They're trying to find out your value, Nene. You never answer these niggas questions about nothing.
First of
Like,
all,
who
we
is
tell
this
you
nigga?
your
This nigga is a
value.
fucking
We tell
felon.
you what your value.
Before I lose service, fucking whatever barbershop pussy giver. Shut up. I forgot what I was about to say, Tara. Go ahead. But I just want Nene to know. Stop answering these niggas questions. Look at who you talking to before
Man, we up here
entertain
talking to a
them.
bunch of trash ass
Trying
bras
to
who
measure
don't
your
want.
value. No, you a trash
We
ass
tell you
nigga.
your value.
You a bum
Fine.
ass nigga.
Who? 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 No, you ain't talking about me. Let me tell you something. We let you.
Shut up. I can't even talk. My service going out. Scott Wig pushed back, y'all. That nigga need fucking Norman to help him tack some hair, some more dreads on the front of his motherfucking head. This nigga sitting up here with 4 dreads. Bitch, don't play with me. Scott, you could never. Scott, you could fucking never. You dirty bum ass nigga. You dirty. Trifling. Disgusting. Who the fuck you think you is?
Shawty, your pussy loose.
What
Shut up.
what
Your
you
pussy
the
loose.
bitch
Shut up.
got you
That's
thinking
why
you
you
that? Nah,
lonely.
nigga. Your pussy ain't it. Your pussy ain't it, nigga. It's your pussy that's funky and leaking. Talking about your spidey senses. Like my boy said, nah, nigga, you need to go get tested. Nigga, your dick sick, hoe. The fuck is you talking about?
Bitch, my dick hard and get hard as a rock. What you talking about?
Oh my God,
Very
this is
healthy.
so
What the
seventh
fuck?
grade.
Very
Why
healthy.
she get to get hers off on everybody? Nobody can respond.
I mean,
Exactly.
damn, she
Keep
just
muting us.
disrespected this nigga all the way through. Just cussed this,
And
dog
then
Right,
this
you
and
mute
nigga.
us, and she get to
she
get
could get to
off.
cuss
Hold on,
all that
drink,
out.
Taylor. You gotta
That
come
lets you know
back.
her value ain't shit.
That's
Her
crazy,
value
yo.
ain't shit.
Hold on, she gone. You can't respond. Wait till she come back. Go ahead, Truly Taylor. Go ahead, Eubanks.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I chimed in, I guess I tuned in when y'all were like on the subject of how many men y'all deem undesirable for a woman to sleep with, or how y'all can tell. Let's say you've been with a woman for, you know what I'm saying, 2 years, and y'all have sex roughly 3 to 5 times a week. At what point do y'all determine how many times you fucked her that her pussy ain't good no more? What's the difference between me getting fucked by my husband 365 days a year and a woman having sex with a different man 365 times in terms of anatomy and how it feels? Is it looser because I had sex with 365 men, or looser because I had sex with one man 365 times? Do y'all like any man that has
Just whack
any
shit.
man that has children with a woman, did you continue having sex with her after she had this child? Was her
So,
pussy
No, everybody got so many single
No,
mothers.
was it trash after she had your fat head ass
but
baby?
we're not saying
A
that. What we're
single mother
saying
because
is,
she don't want it
we're
no
not, we're
more. You
not,
don't understand?
that's not what we're saying.
Somebody was just saying that when I tuned in.
If you're
That was
just
the
shooting,
topic of
okay, so
discussion.
let's just
Maybe
say if
I'm a
you're
little
married.
late, but
Let
that's
me just say if
exactly
you're
what was
married. Let me
said.
just say if you're married. If you're married and that's cool, that's like playing on the same basketball court for 360. If you playing in a different basketball court every other weekend, that's totally different. If you just doing this
How's that
right,
totally different?
Hey,
How is that totally different?
hey,
because
take
you're
the kid
just doing it
gloves
with
off,
one person. But if
bro.
you're doing it,
Take the kid gloves off and talk to
Hold
her.
on, hold on.
I'm
Let him
sorry, I don't want to
finish.
say nothing wrong because then I'll get like I don't want to say nothing like
No, I'm not here to argue. I'm just
no,
talking
I don't want to say.
Let him
I'm
respond then, because
I
he
don't want
not.
to. I don't want to say nothing like.
How is it different?
how is it like in terms of anatomy and how it literally
I like
feels
okay,
on a
like now
penis?
if we want to talk
Is
about
it different?
the science of it, you're not gonna ever compete with. But the personality of that person that you're dragging these bodies around with you as you're going to person, bringing it to the next person, and that go both ways. I ain't even saying like you versus us. It's not even us. That's a personality trait. That's not chalked up to sex.
I don't disagree with that. I was just talking about how y'all figure, like how can y'all tell that a woman is quote unquote ran through, like
You can't.
physically? How can y'all tell? Y'all can't.
Yes, you can.
Could you tell?
It's
Could
gonna
you
look
tell
like
if a
it's
nigga
gonna
being
look
with a
like a
bunch of
You
chicks?
can't.
It's gonna be mad messed up. It's gonna be messed up, bro.
I'm
You
talking
got
about in
feelings,
terms
bro.
of anatomy alone. Y'all
It
can't
get pulled
tell.
out. It
No,
get
it's
pulled
like
out.
once you go in, you're gonna
It
be able
get
to
pulled
tell.
out.
He
If it
wants to
feel
turn
like I'm
into a
It
stirring
look
science.
like a
coochie,
sandwich. It look
He's
like a
She
slow.
sandwich.
wants to turn it into a science
Yeah.
project, right?
He's
No,
Pull it out.
slow.
men
They
men
all
push out
slow.
men
These
men
these men are
men
these
push
men
out,
are
women
Bro, it be
take
hanging
in.
slow.
out you. It be hanging
Hold on,
out
hold
you.
on, hold on.
They
Perfect example.
slow.
Perfect example, right? I got a couple some
So I think
vodka
we
right
shouldn't
here.
be talking
I
about
got a couple of this Tito's. Right?
that's why we shouldn't be talking about it because they're
Drika, you
taking it to
still
another
breaking
level.
up.
Let's just say,
Don't even understand
listen,
biology and
Can
you
I
let's
having
speak
this
just
on it?
say,
conversation with
I'm a
them.
new
like,
guest. Can I
let's just
speak?
say my husband has like the biggest dick in the world and I fuck him 365 days a
It's
year.
the DNA, sweetie. It's the DNA.
So you
You
can
are going
tell
from one man. Listen to me.
immediately
Listen.
upon entering a woman how many men she's
Listen.
had sex with.
No, ma'am. I'm gonna be
No, you
direct with you.
can't.
No, ma'am. But why would you hide that from me? If
I'm not talking about hiding it. I'm
right.
strictly trying to
So if
figure
I
out how
ask,
y'all know this.
well, I'm gonna say this. How we know is because we ask. It's
Hold up,
2026.
but hold
This ain't
up.
the
Why
brother
you
no,
from
I need to
asking?
tell you how we
1999.
know.
Hold
This
up,
ain't
Norman.
from
Shut the fuck up.
18.
Hold up. The ugly truth. Why you asking?
Because I care about my life and what I want to experience in life.
Okay, so
Crazy your
you
crazy
think
ass is.
hold up. You think because you care about that, you don't think that the person is gonna tell you what they think you want to hear?
Okay, all right, so check this out. You are right. See, I ain't one of these brothers who run from just answering the question. You are right, but when the relationship goes to hell, you know how we got there because it was built off a lie. It was built off of deception. It was not built off of truth and honesty. What happened in this world that we think we could do wrong
Nobody
and get right?
cares. Nobody cares, sir. I
I
don't
just
care.
who
Hold
said
on.
that you
The
do
real
I
care?
don't
question is
care.
this,
If you
right?
got a lot of
Hold on.
bodies that just say that.
The real question
Sir,
is this though, right?
I
Hold on,
didn't hear
sir,
let me
you.
say something right quick and I'm gonna get off here after this.
sir,
No,
The
hold
real
up.
listen.
question is
No,
this. When
hold
do
up.
Listen.
regular
No,
women feel
hold
like
up.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold
Can I
up.
say
Listen,
something?
you are honestly
Hold
right.
up.
Hold on,
It doesn't
Tara.
matter if you care or not. I'm not
Sir, please
pursuing
shut the
you.
fuck up.
I'm not pursuing
Please
you.
shut
So
up.
why are you coming with your feelings?
Sure. Sir, at the end of the day, men do not have the moral high ground because you created systems to control and manipulate women. Therefore, women have to do what we have to do in order to survive in this system. Now,
Why you
I
didn't build your own
recommend
system?
lying.
Why you didn't build
I
your own system?
recommend lying. And I don't give a fuck about morality. Men have an extreme lack of it. We don't even know. We're just beginning to scratch the surface on the type of monsters you all are. Therefore, I'm going to lie, and you can't do anything about it. And I'm going to encourage other women to lie, and I'm going to lie for other
Not
women,
mess
and
with
I'm going to
women.
spread the
Don't
message
you
to
mess with honest
lie.
women. Don't you just mess with
You all think
Who
we're
is
lying
asking
anyway,
anybody they body
so
count? Like
lie.
that's weird. Who gives a fuck what the body count is? If you're attracted to that person, you're attracted to that person. If you're not, you're not. Why does it matter how
I
many
think the
motherfuckers?
question is more for their ego than
So
Like
anything
how do
because
this shit is
value?
weird.
Hold
How
up,
do
but hold up.
value and
Let's
I'm
lie?
still
okay.
talking. It's
Hold
it's
on, hold
not
up,
called lie
hold
because
up,
who the fuck gonna go on a date with
hold
somebody and
up,
say
hold up,
how
hold
many
up.
bodies you got?
Hold up.
A
This
person
is
who care
why,
about themselves and their future and their life.
Well,
sir.
then ask for the my
Y'all,
chart
hold
then.
up. Well, I'm gonna start dropping people. Hold up, because I was trying to say something. The reason why they're trying to convince women that they can tell, that they actually know, is so that you feel like a little pressure to tell them what happened, like who you've been with. The thing is, they can't tell. They absolutely cannot tell. The way they say, "Oh, your four walls fall" and all that stuff, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. They have no idea. So hold up. If somebody try to ask you your body count, what the ugly truth is talk about is crazy. You can say whatever you want. You can tell him whatever you want. If you want even to answer that question, he's not entitled to know. You can tell him what the fuck you want. You can tell me your version and your hymen broke when you fucking sneeze too hard. They don't fucking know. They gonna that's why when he was saying, well, I'm gonna pay attention to the way you move and stuff, and he couldn't explain it because he don't fucking know. They want women to think they know. We don't fucking know.
How about when we go out and every nigga give you a high five? Like, yo, that's my girl. We know.
That's stupid. I'm not a female, as a woman.
A woman.
So
That
if
means they fucked
you see this woman getting high fives from everybody, at that point, why would you
And
even
everybody, she get a
continue
hug
saying
from
it?
everybody. You the walking embarrassment. After you laugh off,
You think
niggas
women
start.
fuck everybody they give a hug to?
No, that's giving jealousy. You're mad because they don't know
If
He
you
you.
got control issues.
You're mad because they don't know you. They don't recognize you. They don't acknowledge you. They acknowledge that person. Why get mad? When she introduced who
I'm
you are,
not
then
fucking with
accept
a
it.
woman who's famous.
She ain't famous. She
My
probably knew
woman's
them from the
behind me.
hood,
My
growing up,
woman ain't gonna be the
wherever.
woman where if I go out,
Y'all
everybody
niggas,
give her
y'all
a
sound like y'all
hug,
got
and
mommy issues.
every man want to talk to
Y'all do
her, and
females the
every
way
man
y'all
want to
moms
buy
was
her a
treated. Your
drink.
grandmoms and
That's
aunt
not
and,
happening.
and
Throw
aunts
your
was
mom
treated.
in there because we don't want to mess with
Yeah,
a woman with a
weird.
lot of bodies.
Hey,
If that's
look,
the case, ask her for her my chart.
When they
Fuck how
all I'm
many
gonna
cannot
bodies
say
she
is,
got.
all I'm
Pull
gonna
out your
say is
my chart.
like,
Cause
we
y'all
never
niggas
gonna
be
be able to
lying
tell
too.
whether a girl like got a hella
Hold on, real
body.
quick before you try to jump in.
Hold up,
Yeah, this the thing. That's why we don't ask y'all body count, because y'all be fucking lying. You gonna
bro. Y'all don't care
whatever
about our
your
We
body
know we
body
count.
not
That's why
playing
y'all
with
don't
hold up.
ask.
females
Hold up,
because
your
once you
body
go
count gonna
past
be
that
whoever you
part and
had
that joint
access
go
to.
bloop,
That's what I'm saying. Hold up. It's so weird when the hoes want to be the ones who get to determine who a fucking hoe. Like, what is y'all talking about? They
Y'all
don't
don't
give a
y'all
fuck
don't care
any
about
and
our body count.
everybody. Hold up. Shut up. Nigga, I ain't introduced you to the conversation yet. Like,
My
y'all
bad.
real weird with that shit. You wanna go? You can go. Bye-bye. If you don't like it, that's fine. Y'all niggas, that nobody had to tell y'all a motherfucking thing. You can tell that man whatever the fuck you want to tell him. He ain't gonna know a motherfucking thing. Y'all know shit about no movement. Women lie to y'all all the fucking time, and y'all believe women. It's a woman right now laughing at your ass as you believe something that she told you. You think you that man? No, nigga, y'all don't fucking know. Y'all never
So it's
gonna
no more
know.
honor anymore. It's no more honor, huh? It's no more truth. It's no more.
No, no,
Boy,
fuck
stop it.
no.
You don't honor nothing either. Stop it. Y'all don't live back in the day. Stop that shit.
all right, we both could play that game then. So let's play.
Finish doing that wig, mister.
It's
Finish doing your
done.
wig.
It's done.
Norman, you out the game. Oh, you old fart. Shut up. You are out the game. Like, you keep trying to play the game. You're not in it. But what I
That
think is,
part.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
what I think, not him talking about this finished, Lord. What I think is so aggravating with this, them wanting to talk about this, is that this is another way for men to neg women. This is another way for men to neg women. And they always are trying to devalue women. When the reality is, if they cared about body count, they would not sleep around. And they wouldn't sleep around with women who they claim to be 304s. They wouldn't be sleeping with these women who are loose, these women who are Jezebels. They wouldn't, because they would be concerned about their body, and they're not. Because how are y'all gonna have this moral high ground? I'm so glad Lynn said that. Fuck these niggas. They don't got the moral high ground. Lie to them. Fuck them. Use them. Remember, it's a business, and you want the best deal out the motherfucker. But if men care so much about the body counting and what they want their pristine, prim, proper wife to be, they wouldn't risk her life by sleeping around and having fucking no telling what type of dormant diseases they have in line
Nah,
on
we
their
don't care
body.
about all that.
Because
Nah,
I want
it's
y'all to
on.
know
It's
these
I
on.
are
bet y'all
not
don't
We
care
black
about it.
women.
Y'all care about body counts, but y'all don't
we
go to
don't
the
These are
care.
not
doctors.
black
Y'all
women.
don't check
These
your
are tethered.
diabetes. Y'all don't go to the dentist. Y'all don't do nothing for yourself, but
These are
y'all worrying
not
about
black women.
if a
Black
Nah, we
woman
don't
women
got a
care.
do
We
not
body
about to
talk
go
count.
like this.
crazy.
This
It's
is
on.
diabolical.
I hope you know it's on. All my mans is on. We lying and cheating and all
Well,
that.
I know they all got
Hey,
wigs on
these
too, so
ain't
shut the
black
fuck
women
up.
though. These are tethers, bro. Ain't no real black woman gonna be talking like this, man. Black women value
Call
themselves.
call
They care
us a
about
tether, call us a jump rope, call us a hop, skip, and
they
a
care
jump,
about themselves.
but
Real
we
black
don't
women
give a
care about
fuck about
themselves.
y'all.
Our grandmas, our mothers, they cared about themselves, bro.
Okay,
Don't let
cope.
these
You a
women
lie.
tell
That's
you
why your
that you
grandma had
don't.
Cope.
like 12, 13 kids,
It
right?
don't
I ain't
matter.
got 12, 13.
Cope.
You can insult, you can throw insults all day long, but you can't have a
I
real
don't care
logical
either. How about
conversation.
that?
That's facts, though.
We not gonna care either. How about that? It's on. The
Hold
reason,
on, y'all niggas ain't kick. That ain't no threat. When
Kiara,
the
can I
fuck
say
did y'all ever
something?
kick?
The reason why
And
God
y'all,
made
and
y'all
y'all
so
Man,
wonder
it
shut
can be
up.
why
peace on
women
earth.
are alpha
God
females
made
now.
y'all so it can be peace. Why are y'all trying to make the most competitive, warish type
Norman.
individuals?
Norman, shut up. You
Huh?
don't want no peace. You
Norman.
want somebody to sit back and shut up and let you
You
talk
We
and do
are
want
your
peace.
wigs.
That's
slow.
why God
You
made
want
women.
somebody to shut
But y'all want us to go to war. What's going on?
Hey, brother, let me tell you something, brother.
Norman,
Let me tell you
Norman,
something, brother. Since you brought up the
Norman,
Bible,
Norman, you wouldn't be in the top of the men. You are at the bottom. So please be quiet. You at the bottom of the 95% of men that women want, or the 90.
Oh, I'm sorry
So
about that.
shut up. You don't have no stock in what people do.
we
I'm
can't
a
speak
50
for
You're
year old
everybody.
man.
unattractive.
I'm a
Can't speak
50
for
year old man
everybody.
with
Yeah,
4
you're
children.
unattractive.
Who
Can't speak for
unattractive?
everybody.
I'm
You're very
attractive. You got me
unattractive.
twisted.
Very
I'm
low
very
value.
attractive. You crazy?
It's low
Let me
value.
see what you look like, Norman.
You strange looking.
Yeah,
Strange
he
looking.
not
I'm
cute.
6'3". What are you talking about? I'm what? Girl, you crazy?
He said his height.
Yeah, give. I about to
What
say,
do
give the
height
rest
got to
of.
do with anything?
Give. Hold on. Give
Girl,
the rest.
stop playing
Hold
games,
on,
girl. I
Norman.
get mad
Hold on,
money.
Norman. Give the rest of your stats. You 6'3" and 457 pounds. You 6'3" with a motherfucking gummy worm swinging between your legs. You 6'3" and balding, not spalding, but balding. You 6'3" and you 6'3", your fucking kidneys failing. You 6'3" and you what's that word? Incontinent, whatever that word is when you pee on yourself, bitch. You a lot of things, and it's more than just 6'3". You old, decrepit bitch.
So Tiara, how you gonna let her go on me like that,
Norman
Tiara?
taking it.
Hey, Tiara, God,
Six
why
three
you
and
ain't
haven't
mute
been
her,
to the
Tiara?
dentist in 7 years. That man haven't been in the
he
dentist in
talking.
over 7 years and think you had
I
the
know his mouth is
audacity to think you could
diabolical.
give your opinion. I can smell the cavity through the
Hey,
lies. Shut
Tiara,
up.
you ain't gonna mute him now, right? Dang.
Stop
Oh
crying.
man, that was funny.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what's the word? Wait, hold on. Shut up, Norman. Wait, what's the word, right? Because everybody in the comments, what the fuck did I say? I know I
Yes,
said
it
the right.
is a word.
Okay,
You said the right
I
word,
said the
twin.
right word.
Yes.
Oh, they trolling me in the comments. Y'all trying to have me second guessing my jokes. Don't do me like that,
Who is that? Oh, it's
oh,
Big D. I gotta follow Big
nah,
D.
man, that's crazy.
I'm
Uh,
sorry, that was funny as shit, bro.
I'm fine. I don't know what you talking about.
He's flying
Mm.
off, dude. God, don't do me like that. I'm sorry. I apologize up front. Yeah.
Y'all
Man,
can
he
go ahead
rude.
and kick me off, though. I just wanted to ask my question a few minutes ago.
All right, have a good
Thanks for
night.
coming.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Angel.
I never got to answer the question. I never got to. Can I answer it since Angel ain't saying nothing?
Go ahead.
All right, so men cannot actually, determine the value, but we are looking for a woman that values herself. So if she's someone who's reserved, if she's someone that, is just not passing herself around like that, that's what we want to settle down with. But we want it to be y'all choice. We don't want to control y'all into valuing yourself. The ones who want to be the women of the night, we want to enjoy y'all because y'all chose to be women of the night. The women who chose to be valued, who chose to hold on to their value, not get it, spread themselves out like that. We want to wife them We want to take them, protect them, provide for them, work with them, make their life better as they make our life better. But the women of the night, who it doesn't take much to hit, we don't want to find ourselves in a relationship with them.
So hold on, Ugly True. Now be honest. Hold on.
I'm scared of you.
No, don't be scared. No, don't be scared. Listen to what I'm saying. Why would you be sleeping with someone that you think is so loud about? All it take is a motherfucking medium fry to sleep with them. Why would you sleep with them? How can you justify that? Because your body is being used. Your body is the vessel in this act. You got to make it make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's a rhetorical question because I know y'all niggas be lying. It doesn't make sense to try to convince women that y'all will wife certain women, but you will sleep with whores, because it doesn't matter. Your wife is going to be the loser. Your wife is losing. Because if you hold on, let me hear me out. If you sleep with a woman that you see so much low value in, then you don't respect yourself, nor do you respect your future wife or your current wife. You don't, because a lot of y'all cheat on y'all wives with these low value women that all you got to do is whisper in their direction. They open their leg. So you don't give a fuck about yourself or your wife. It doesn't make sense. Y'all are lying, and y'all want women to be in competition with other women so that it can be like this hierarchy amongst us so that we can't compare notes. But we're comparing notes. Y'all niggas be lying. Y'all assume out the gate. Y'all assume out the gate that any woman y'all come in contact with is a loose woman so that y'all can justify the things that y'all want to do to her. That's what it boiled down to. Period. Point blank.
I just told you the truth. I just told you. You might not like it. You might not agree with it. I just told you the truth. Like my personal bathroom is something I wouldn't want to make into a public bathroom. So, but that don't mean I don't use the public.
You make your body into a public bathroom because you sleep with women who you say are low. You sleeping with women that you say are public bathrooms. You can't make it up. You'll put your thing in anything, sir. You'll put your thing in anything. Then you bring it to your private bathroom. Your analogy. You nasty.
Okay, can I make a point, please? I'm not
it better be answering my point.
Okay. I'm not saying why I have a current woman that I'm out at the public bathrooms. I'm saying when I'm a single man on the prowl, enjoying life, enjoying myself, if I bump into a female who shows me that she value herself, I'm going to value herself. I'm going to value her. You can't respect no one if you don't respect yourself. So I can't see the value in you if you don't see the value in your own self.
So here's the thing with that though, right? Y'all don't value yourselves, and I think whenever y'all talk about these things, hold up, real quick. No. I definitely am not saying who background is that. Hold up, y'all. Oh, okay. I'm not saying women should be out there sleeping with or willy-nilly. When you say you're not the same, right? Y'all don't value yourselves. The reason why women are dealing with the what's that vegetarial vaginosis or whatever? Yeah, y'all don't clean yourselves. Y'all don't take care of y'all bodies. Y'all don't care who y'all sleep around, mess up with. Yet you want to hold women to that same standard and be like, oh well, it's different for us. No, it's not. If a woman is laying down with you, she is still going to be exposed to things, whether it was a man or a woman. This idea, like, it don't matter, we can do whatever and y'all can't because of respectability. The thing that, and we was talking about this when it came to like how the previous wave of feminism focused on like being more, basically you have more sexual partners and that's supposed to be sexual liberation. That's not what sexual liberation is. It's realizing that the behaviors of men is fucked up and it's flawed. The fact that y'all out here having sex with any and everybody is the fucking problem. You can't say it's different. It's not fucking different. It's not that women should sleep with more people. It's that y'all can't sleep with less.
Can I say something to that?
Hold up real quick. Hold up. Y'all have no sense to talk about who is valuable or not. Y'all niggas do not value yourselves at all. You don't value the women you lay with. And you'll go out and lay with another motherfucker in a relationship, unprotected, and not give a shit. Y'all not valuable enough to say that. That's the thing. That's the difference. It's not that, oh, women can't do this. No, y'all motherfuckers is nasty. Y'all, you go ahead.
Okay, so I want to say this, right?
The reason why men ask women their body counts, right?
Is that a tranny?
It's because women are, let's say girls are born with their value, right? And males have to attain their value, like right, outside value, right? Women's value is innate, right? It's inside of her, right? Women bring value and men are value takers, right? So this is why they're asking you, because when they're socialized, they're not socialized to sleep with one. They're socialized to the more women that they have, the more valuable they are to their social groups, right? As males. It's not the same for women, and this is what men mean. Women are the value, men are the value takers, value droppers. So the more men you sleep with as a woman, you drop value because men take away value. The more women he sleeps with, he gains value because women are the value.
Oh shit, you are absolutely right.
Hold up, no. Cause I'm gonna tell you the problem.
Couldn't have said
I
it no
get what
better.
you're saying. Hold up. All right, Norman, I'm tired of hearing your voice. You gotta go. I hear what you're saying. But here's what I'm saying is that narrative still isn't the men's narrative. The way we break out of this shit, we gotta stop taking on the men's narrative. I agree with you. I don't think it's valuable to sleep with men. I don't think women should sleep with them, period. But here's the thing. On the other end, the men can say, well, shit, I'm valued because of this. No, it's not. Matter of fact, a man who comes to you with experience, you worse off with him because he think he know everything. He's not going to be in tune with your body or listen to nothing you saying.
You're
That does not
absolutely right,
give
but
them more
that's not the
value.
way they're socialized,
No,
right?
I
So
know. Hold up.
spiritually, I get what you're
Whoa,
saying. It's
hold up.
true.
I'm gonna just mute you. I don't give a fuck about the way they socialize. I'm talking about as women amongst ourselves talking to women. That's what they think. But if you're gonna be sharing your body with a man, it don't give a fuck. It's not society who about to fuck you. You about to lay down with this man. You get to say that. And you have men who don't value themselves, who sleep with any motherfucker, even Tom, Dick, and Harry, who fuck with them and then come lay with you and tell about, oh, wish your body count, who you been with. Nigga, you nasty.
Stop you from
So as women, I get what you're saying. So as women, yes, women have to. But what I'm explaining is what I'm saying is this is the reason why men are asking you your body count. It's almost like, and this is why.
Hold up. I already know that. That's not what I'm saying. I know.
No,
I know
I'm not
that.
finished though.
No, yes, you are. The talking point you're saying is not even original. We hear it all the time. I know that. That's not adding anything. But when the whole point of the conversation was women need to stop taking on the narrative of men. We get that. That's what society thinks. That's what society tells us. Yeah, we know that. That's not anything original. But the problem is there are too many women who follow that also. The reality of the situation is when you lay with a person and they've been with a lot of people, period, man or woman, that you're putting yourself at risk.
No, I'm addressing when women say, oh, but what about men? And men keep saying it's not the same. That's what I'm addressing. Can you understand that?
She said she agree with you. She just not saying it because she don't want to.
Hold up. No. It's not that I'm not understanding. I'm trying to make another point. That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily got to be counter to what you're saying. I'm trying to make another point. Because we always talk about that. And then look at him about the circle jerk at the bottom. Like, yeah, that is true. That is the case because he want to validate it. Yeah. But at the other end, not enough women are making their own stance on what they consider value as a partner. Because there are women still defending themselves against niggas out here fucking crackheads in the alley.
So true.
What men are thinking.
Your mic fucking up. You
You
gotta
was
fix that.
like the argument. Hold on. The argument can be made that, oh, well, this is why women, if you want to value yourself, you won't sleep with a bunch of men. It plays into it. And what Tara is saying, let's think bigger. If men are talking about us this way and they're nasty and they don't have no value, let's take away their opportunity to even talk. You can't deal with them. And if you do, you got to understand what you're walking into. And what you're walking into, you're losing. Women lose, period. You lose dealing with men because they're telling us that they don't value us. They be comparing us to toilets. They comparing us to cars. Today basketball courts. different motherfucking gym. They love a gym, but that's another story. They're comparing us to these objects, and and that just goes to show you how they view us. Even them putting women in categories let you know how they view women. They don't respect us, and they talk about us for even dealing with them. So that's why we're encouraging women, if you're going to do it, you best play the game, and the game is to extort them out of as many resources as you can. That's all we can do in this capitalistic, patriarchal society. If you're going to deal with the opposite Smiths, you best just get their money, resources, get houses, get property, get deeds. That's the best you could do. But you thinking that you're gonna find love? No, it's not gonna happen. You thinking that you're gonna find friendship? Absolutely not gonna happen. You can't be platonic friends with them. You can't work too close with them because they might think that that's a move being made. It's too risky. And I think that's what Sarah's saying. They nasty and their value
Yeah,
was
because
so low.
because it's
Go
a
ahead.
distraction. Every time we sitting around talking about no, they don't. We talking about ourselves, explaining ourselves, and we never stop to think who the fuck is asking the question. Like, you really gotta think about it. Who is this person who's asking me what my body count? And this same person who think they more valuable for having more partners have me talking about explaining my past to them. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's the part I think we fall for too much.
You know, go ahead.
Go ahead, double for.
You said go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Other men think they get to divine woman's value. It's not really get to divine woman's value. It's just what we want. I mean, y'all know what y'all want. Y'all want to provide a man. Y'all want nigga make 6 figures tall. Da 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 da. We just ask that y'all are not schmutz, and y'all can't even do that. Y'all talking some shit about, oh, they want all of this there. This why you might as well, use them for this, that, and the third. That's cool and all, but like, it really don't got to be that deep. All we ask is that y'all are not smuts, and y'all can't do that. But y'all seem to have a problem with us.
But y'all could be smuts. That's what you saying. It's
Yeah,
cool for
because we
y'all to
not
be
the same.
sluts. It's cool
You
for
heard
y'all
what
to
she
be. It's
said.
cool for
Tara
y'all to be
agreed.
sluts.
You heard when Tara agreed. She was like,
It's
yeah,
not the
men and
same. But
women are
y'all sit
different.
here and
We
say
get
y'all want a female to be this, that, and third. You can have all that at home,
We're
and then
not
yet you still
females
go out and
though.
do what you want to do. And then
Who
you sit
said
there and say
something
her
about
body
cheating?
count, but the person you sleeping with, you done came back and slept with her. She
You
slept with
bringing
that
in a
person
scenario
too.
that's not even possible right now.
That is.
It's not. All
If
we
you out
talking
there
about is
sleeping
body
with
counts,
someone,
and
if
why
you
are
out
you
there
talking
sleeping with
about
somebody, you
cheating?
come sleep back with your wife or your loved one, whoever, you know what that's doing to them, right? Mentally, physically, and emotionally, right?
Where did you get cheating from? Nobody said nothing about cheating. All we said was
Okay,
about being
well, but you did
promiscuous.
say it's not the
Oh
same.
my
So why
God.
is it not the same though?
Because men and women are not the same. There's double standards, and we know there is. That's why y'all gotta be women. We gotta be men. Y'all know what y'all want from men. We know what we want from women. Why
So
are
we
y'all
gotta
trying to
be.
act like y'all just can have y'all
It's not
cake and
an
eat
act.
it too?
We
That
are
shit don't. It
all.
don't
It's not
work
an
like
act.
that.
It's not an act. It's not an
It
act.
is
We
an
are all
act.
humans. We are all
Shorty
humans.
said
So
we
we
might
should
as
But
well
all
because
be
lie to men.
treated.
She said we might as well lie to men. Like what
We
the
might
fuck?
as well
If
because
you have
y'all
to lie
really
about
don't
your body
know.
count, then obviously it's a problem. Why would you lie about your body count if y'all didn't care?
Maybe
Shorty,
some
you're
little
like
boys.
55. They didn't care back then because y'all was
Ask me
dealing
about a
with
body
simps.
count.
If they
Y'all
did
was
care
dealing
back
with
then, they
lame
have
ass niggas
cared
back
all
then that
through
went for
time. That's
anything.
why you care
It's
now,
not
is
the
because
same
your
no more.
ancestors cared.
No,
Times have
those
They
some
care.
lame
changed.
ass niggas. The lame ass niggas the one. What's your body count? Why does it fucking matter? It's me and you.
But hold up,
Why do
hold
you
up, hold
care?
up, hold up, hold up. Here's the thing. It's still negging, y'all. Y'all still falling for the negging. Now, and that's what I'm saying. Stop trying to convince this person or yourself that this is a fucking a person who has evolved to the capacity you have evolved to.
Right.
The thing is, he said y'all need to be stupid because like they're stupid. Like, yeah, stupid people want to be around other people that's stupid so they can prey upon them. Listen to what he's saying. Don't argue with him. Listen to what he's saying, and he's not unique. This
Facts.
nigga not unique. Listen to what they're saying. They want you to be dumb so that they can manipulate you and get some shit out of you. Because, like I said, what he said is a double standard. The men know there's a double standard. They don't give a fuck about what they out there doing. They'll be in a relation with you and still fuck around on you.
Yep. Just let me finish. You feel me? Cause like I said,
Right.
there is a double standard. Like what? Let's not act like there's not double standards to life. Y'all know there's double standards. Y'all
Yeah,
only
but
hate
we
on
don't
double
have to accept
standards
a
when
double
y'all are in a
standard.
losing
No,
It
situation where
we
y'all
don't
remind me
have
think
to
y'all
of
are.
accept a double standard.
wait, who
You
his
said
person
what?
is? I'm
Go
a,
ahead. You was
I'm
responding.
a,
Go ahead. Is it Mama? How do you say your name?
Oh, I'm a ma'am.
Okay. What you want to say?
No, I was just saying, to rebuttal on 004, what he was saying is that and what you were saying, that it is about control. It has nothing to do with the standards of the world. Because if I'm looking for a mate, so y'all looking for people who don't want to be, who's not smut, as so he would say. But I'm looking for somebody who understands me and views me as a human being and not in comparison to other individuals and what they do. Y'all think that just because somebody had a whole bunch of partners in the past that they can't change and become a new person. Y'all want to be able to go out there and explore and, understand your body through sex and, experiencing other people, but y'all don't want women to be the same. Y'all want us to not be experiencing that field so y'all can control us within the relationship. You want a woman with no experience so she can only experience you. It's to coach your ego. It has nothing to do with any constructs. And the reason why y'all latch on to it because it makes you feel powerful over a woman. Why would you want
Yeah,
to have a household of people up under you and you in charge of them like that? I would want to. Why would they call it a partnership if I have to submit to you? All of
that's
these are social constructs to keep the woman underneath the man when we all should be seen equal as human beings. That's why there is an air quotes double standard. But in reality, outside of these social constructs and your standards, we are all humans and we should all have the same body autonomy. And I'm not giving no number, to sate some dude's ego. It's just not gonna happen.
yeah, but it's
No, he
not just
actually
some
hurt his
number though.
fucking feelings. Hold up. Hurt that nigga fucking feelings. Like I used to say, tell that man you had one partner and his shit was 12 inches long. Hurt that bitch feelings. Like, what kind of shit is like the entitlement? And that the whole time he lying to you. The whole fucking time he lying to you. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't make no fucking sense.
Right.
But hold up, you already talked for. Sharon,
I
you
can't
there?
respond.
No. Let everybody speak
Yeah,
first.
yeah. What's up, Sarah? What's up, y'all? Let me see. Why do men think they get to define women's value? Because we feel
Thank you,
entitled to this shit.
freedom.
Everything that we rely on to certify our own malehood or masculinity, it's essentially what entitles us to make us think that we can determine what a woman should feel affirmed about or what she shouldn't. I mean, like, look at history. Everything that women has essentially been forced to do has been predicated on a man's desires, right? Even the beauty standards that we think, oh, well, women just do all this. Like, a lot of women have done what they've done as far as trying to acquiesce to the beauty standard because it's essentially what men proclaimed that we wanted. And then that got projected on the women. And then women were essentially forced into a box in order to try to be these beauty standards in order to attract a husband because men created a society to where women had to be in proximity to a man in order just to survive. So when we talk about why women or why men think like our approval is necessary for women, just because that's what we've seen. Like that's what we see in media. That's what we see in books for those of us that read. That's what we see on TV. That's what we see in movies. A lot of what goes on in all these forms of media essentially concerns the woman trying to change herself or even make herself smaller in order to appeal to a man oftentimes. And it's reinforced through religion. It's reinforced through society. It's reinforced through pseudoscience or pseudoscience. Whenever we try to talk about bioessentialism, right, we try to make it seem as if, oh, well, the male is just the one that sets the rules and sets the tempo for whatever, just other meaningless bullshit. We think that what y'all do is supposed to predicate on what we want for y'all, and we project that in so many different ways that we can't even count that shit for real. But when you actually get down to the nitty gritty and to the root of these things, we think that we can do these things because we had created a system that allows us to. We created a system where y'all have acquiesced into doing things that were essentially predicated upon what men wanted. So yeah.
Go ahead, Sway.
Hey, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked at the topic. I can't see the screen right now. I did something to my phone. My bad.
Go ahead, words.
Yeah. What would make me think you ain't never been with a man? That don't make
That's
sense
not
to
the
me.
topic. That's not the
And I
topic.
think I can't see it because my screen is
I
messed up.
know.
Can you
That's why I
read it
want
to
the
me?
word. No, I don't like doing labor
Say
for
that again.
men. Say your words.
Oh wait, I gotta stop laughing. Why do men think they get to define women's value? I actually agree with the young man that was speaking earlier. With it's exactly what they've seen, and it's just their example that they've had over time. My question to him actually was like, do you agree with it though? Because I don't think he ever went into if he agrees with society standards on women. But I do
Oh
think
nah, fuck
that,
society.
excuse
I
me?
think she.
Fuck society.
I thought she was talking about me.
Oh, no,
You talking
not
about
you.
me?
No, not you, Ford. I was talking about, I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce your name.
Oh, you
Nothing
talking about
wrong.
Shan?
Shin.
We know you
So
agree,
I was talking about
004.
Shin.
We already
So,
know.
I'm glad
okay,
you
so
know.
you actually agree with the way, so you feel like, all right, so this is my thoughts on it. I think I actually agree with him with the why, right? So now I do agree with you on the why. I don't agree with you on that's how things should continue to be because the only thing consistent in
Nah, I
life is
said fuck
change.
society.
Okay,
Fuck.
good. Because the only thing constant is change, right? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to be like just because y'all were doing that before doesn't mean that it was the correct way to do it. And doesn't mean that that's the way that y'all should be doing it moving
Yeah,
forward.
right. All this shit need to crumble. All this shit's a problem.
Okay, and I felt like that's where you were coming from at a point. And so that's why I wanted clarity on it. So you actually don't agree with the way that things have been going. You just have an awareness that that's the way things have been going.
Yeah, absolutely. Nah, all this shit that men created in order to affirm the way that we want shit to go is all the fucking problem. And most of these niggas lack the common sense to realize it.
Okay, yeah, because I actually agree with you. I'm like, the reason, like the why behind it is you're dead on the why. But I don't think that
Gotta say on the
excuses
line.
I
Hey,
don't
Summer.
think that excuses what a lot of the ladies have been saying on why it's continuing to happen. And I think like what we need to probably try to focus on is like, what's the solution? Like, how do we
The
figure
solution,
out? Yeah, like how do we
Hold on,
figure
real
out
quick.
the
how to
Hold on,
change
real
solution is
that
quick.
to
perspective?
Hold on, real quick. Sharon, you cool and all, but I would say don't ask men for solutions. That's first and foremost. You can't ask a man for a solution, no matter what he's saying. That's first and foremost because we have too many men who they covert and they pretending like, oh yeah, I agree with y'all, blah blah blah, and he'll steer you in the wrong direction, right? Stop fucking with him. Stop fucking with him. A lot of women still have this romanticized version of a relationship that she want a fairy tale in her mind. She want to fulfill. It ain't never gonna come real because it's not a real thing. It's just a fairy tale. Stop fucking with him. It's not a lot to it. You ain't got
I
time to figure
agree.
them out. Just don't fuck with them.
I'm a super advocate of leaving toxic relationships, but I'm also a
No,
super
I'm saying
advocate.
don't get in a relationship. Don't even get in a
Right. I
relationship.
was just about to say that. Like, but I'm also a super advocate in being able to identify if that is actually a toxic relationship or if you're just viewing it from a toxic perspective. Because
No,
that's
No,
if the
baby,
important
it's
too.
all
relationship
toxic.
seems, yeah, that's the
No.
thing.
You missing the forest for the trees. The relationship is toxic when you get into a relationship with somebody, with a man who been socializing the patriarchy. It's gonna be toxic no matter what. And how bad have you been gaslit that you second guessing yourself, your discernment, your intuition, and you like, I want to make sure I'm not. How many niggas done told you that you was toxic and you was tripping? Now I'm not asking you to tell because I want y'all not to tell y'all personal business. I'm saying that to make a point. No, the only thing you need to understand, if you're still deep down desiring having a relationship for whatever reason, it better be about the business. Like, you better be thinking about it as a business. If you thinking that, is there a way that I can weed out and find the love of my life, it's not gonna happen.
I
That's not gonna happen.
absolutely agree with you 100%, but I do know that there needs to be an awareness that there's a balance in this. And that just as equally
Balance of
as there
what?
are toxic men, there are toxic women as well. So it's not even
So
about it being toxic men or women. It's about it being toxic humans in general and being able to identify what that looks like. Not necessarily what a toxic man looks like, but what a toxic woman looks like as well. So
Are
what,
you
like
talking
I
about
said,
outside of
hold
relationship?
on.
I
Hold
could
on,
give
are
you
you
some
talking outside of
examples.
the relationship?
I'm talking about in general.
No, I just want to make sure you clarify that you're not talking about a romantic relationship. You're just saying with people, period.
With people, period. With people, period, there are different personality types that are toxic in general.
Yeah, I can agree with
Like
that.
different behaviors
So
that
yeah,
people
you will be focusing
display
on
that are
certain
toxic
behaviors.
that don't have a gender associated with it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
so the thing about that is, the one, if you're prioritizing getting in a romantic relationship, you're gonna bypass some red flags, right? But you're right. You can get in friendships with a person that could be toxic. That's why it's important that people be comfortable with spending time with themselves, right? Take a
I
reflection on
agree.
yourself. Establish what your boundaries are. Establish what you don't
10,000%.
like, so that
A
you can
million
have like,
percent.
who the fuck is that?
A
Um,
million percent. I agree with you 1,000,000%.
Her ass
yeah.
sounded completely different, you know.
No, because at the end of the day, like we're saying the same thing. Sometimes people speak different languages, and sometimes you have to learn how to say it in their
You ain't gotta explain nothing
dialect.
else.
Nah, you good. I was just talking
Go
about your
ahead,
You know
voice.
what I
Floor.
mean?
Hold
So
up, Floor. Be quiet, Floor. You Sharon, go ahead and we gonna go to Serenity.
yeah, so my only thing is when it comes to this, the balance thing, like, yeah, it's true, there are toxic people on both sides of the track, so to speak. But I guarantee that if you really sit and think about it, you can find a way and realize that men are to blame for whatever it is you finna think that it goes both ways. So with all of that being said, most things go both ways on a very surface level. From a very surface level perspective, when you actually dive deep, you realize that men are to blame for a lot of the things that men complain about, right? So, like, even if a man wants to complain about women being toxic, or we want to complain about why women are so hypergamous, or why women are doing other things that we want to be mad about, I guarantee you that the both sides shit that we be wanting to complain about, the both sides shit is still sourced with us. We still the problem when you actually sit down and suss out what the root of these things are. So don't be so quick to try and blame women for certain things. I guarantee you, if you try hard enough, I guarantee you that men are going to be to blame. There's a number of things that if we ran down a list right now, I can guarantee you the men are to blame in some way, shape, or form, whether we want to accept that shit or not.
I'm going to stand firm on it's not just men or women. It's not a gender thing. It's a personality type thing. I'm going to
Men.
stand firm on it. It's really about personality types and how people were raised and what they were exposed to and things like that. Like I'm standing firm in this corner.
Well,
He
even
talking
when
about
it
personality types, but he's talking about a root cause. It would be back to men because men built the system that we live
I
under.
ain't gonna lie, bro.
No,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say
even
some
when we're
Okay.
crazy,
talking
Well,
some
about
from a
shit some old
leadership
niggas
even
said.
standpoint, I do agree because at one point men were the leaders, but that's
No, they
not.
we were
wasn't.
never supposed to be
No,
the
hold up.
leaders.
No, they
Well,
wasn't.
way,
When were they the,
way back in the
when
day
were
they
they the
were.
leaders?
Way,
When?
way back in the day
When?
they were.
We've always
When?
been. Women have never
Hold
been in
up. When?
control.
Hold up. When?
Okay.
Nigga, shut
Well,
up.
way back. I'm
You
just
shut up,
When?
bitch
saying.
ass nigga.
Wait,
Watch your
hold
mouth.
up. Hold up for way back when. Give us like a time
Fuck wrong.
period.
I would say like 1950s and before.
No. Why do
Okay,
you say that? Why do you think
we can
that?
disagree.
No, why do you think that?
Because we didn't have different we didn't have the same expectations as they had before the 60s.
Like, be more detailed. What are you saying?
As far as like just a lot of different things. Like we actually had to fight for things that were given to them. That's what
Like
I mean.
what? Are you talking about like
Like
social movements?
exactly. Like not
Oh,
even
okay,
just
okay.
social,
All
not
right,
even just social movement, not even just
let me,
social movements,
hold
because
up.
social
Let's talk
talking
movements
about
were
about
everyday
just the
patriarchy.
time. Hold up,
forefront.
real quick. Hold on, even with social movements, you do realize that the social movements behind They're like, yeah, men typically become the poster child. They end up being called the leader, but the women always in the background doing all the work, right?
Exactly, but that's what I mean by
That don't make
now
them a
we
leader.
live in a different time where we don't have to be in the background, where we're actually in the forefront, so they get a different perspective.
Yeah, but
Does that
the thing I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying. Our thoughts about leadership is so flawed, right? Because men, yeah, they always want to stand in front of a woman and take credit. And the problem is that is people don't understand that a collective mindset is more beneficial than putting one person on a pedestal. Matter of fact, there's times when progress has been made, and because a leader or somebody who deemed a leader, instead of us centering the mindset, they've been unalive, and some of that progress has stopped. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not leader. They were not leaders, right? The thing is they persevered off the backs of the labor of women. That's what that is. They were never leaders.
I ain't gonna
I
lie. If we're delegating the task, we're still the
accept
leaders.
that as your perception. I accept that as your perception.
So can I say this?
But you
So
saying, hold up, you saying you accept that as my perception. What other
Yes, because
perception
I
is
don't know
there?
that to be true.
What other perception is there is my question.
It's well, my perception and my perception is different. I don't really care to share it, but
So you
I
don't want to
accept
share it.
that as your
Okay.
perception.
No, hold
You
up.
know what I
It's not
mean?
my perception. Hold
Wait.
up. Hold up. Pause for a second. It's not a perception. I'm talking about what actually happened. And for you to try to reduce it down to my perception, you don't want to say what you're saying, fine. But it's not my perception per se. I wasn't living in the 50s, but I can actually go research it. I can look into it. And that's the problem. We don't look into things. We don't see what a day-to-day life look like for especially women at a certain time. And you want to just be dismissive of that. And that's fine if you want to be
I'm not
dismissive, but
trying to be dismissive of it.
pause.
I'm
Hold up.
just saying.
I'm gonna pause you. Be honest about what you're doing. Don't try to reduce what I said down to a perception. You don't want to listen to what I'm saying. You don't want to challenge your misperception. That's the thing. You don't want to share it. We ain't gotta talk about it. But don't try to reduce that on what I said because you don't want to speak about what you want to keep your delusion. That's fine. You can do that. But don't be passive aggressive with me. Go ahead. You was asking about toxic behaviors. That's a trait. That's a narcissistic trait. Go ahead, sir. Serenity.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, well, I'm gonna just answer the question first. It says, why do men think that they get to define women's values? I feel like it stems from what, like just boys growing up in society and from what they are seeing in the home from the men that they are learning from and the role models that they look up to growing up. I feel like that is a lot of the reason why. And I feel like, I don't know, I like a lot of what was his name? Sharon or something. I don't know, but I liked him though
Unfortunately,
because
pandering. Enron.
because
It's
as a
crazy. What
man,
was you
I
doing
just
before I came up
love
here?
to hear a man take
Hold up.
accountability and
Hold up real
acknowledge.
quick though. Hold up real quick. You still putting too much value on what a man is saying though. Because Shimron not saying nothing that women not saying all day up and down this app. But it's interesting because especially when it comes to feminism, black feminists, some of the top people in the black feminist space are black men. Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know why? Do you know why there are black women creators who one don't get as much support, don't make as much money, but you got black men who sit in fucking discourse talking about how they got women who send them money every fucking Friday. You know why? Because it's still hold up. It's still male centered. It's still male centered. Did you give a fuck about them holding themselves accountable instead of saying, "Oh, you know what? This is what they do. Got it, clocked it." That's still male centered. That's why the men get more support. That's why men who go to women's spaces and take their talking points and repeat them on their own platforms are making more money than the women who did the research to get the intellectual property in the first place. It's male centered.
And can I say something too with that? I think that a part of the honest conversation have to be that a lot of women, like a lot of us women, are coming into these conversations because we want to get our shit off, but we still deep down desire finding a man like our unicorn. And that's a lot of the problem, because when you're still stuck on one hand, you trying to get your shit off, and you're basically you joining these conversations so that you can low-key go off on whatever nigga hurt you, and then you still secretly have this like deep desire for a man that's hopefully gonna treat you right and be this unicorn. You still believe that it's gonna happen. You end up hearing a man just say some basic stuff, and then you like, oh my God, like, oh, and that's a lot of our problem. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. I'm not weaponizing it the way that men be weaponized, like, who hurt you? I'm not saying that. I think you need to get that shit off your chest. You need to curse that motherfucker out, but you need to curse out the motherfucker in his name if it's safer. I get it. But we gotta stop thinking that there's a unicorn. It's not. There's no unicorns. And anytime, because let me put it like this. If you're thinking that way, all the men have to do is hear, let's say Shamron is being genuine and he just giving his genuine opinion. Cool. There's going to be men who going to say, oh, I'm going to just say the shit Shamron said and I'm going to wear these women out. And that's the problem. That's why you got to take what any of these niggas say with a grain of salt, because, okay, whoop-de-doo. Even if you are taking responsibility, okay, y'all done done so much motherfucking dirt. Who gives a fuck if you got it right today? I don't give a fuck if you get it right today. I'm still gonna dog you out. I'm still going to feel how I feel, and I'm still going to believe that you don't deserve to have access to women. We not rewarding niggas for the bare minimum. We got to stop that. I'm
Hey,
just
I hear
being
what
real.
she's saying, bro. They not rewarded for the bare minimum, so dog them out first. Don't be done. Fuck what they talking
And
about.
then when you got
Hey,
a
this
man
is
like 304, this
Yeah,
dude,
why you think
this
you can just say
this
crazy shit and we
man will suck a nigga dick from the back for free.
oh God,
wait,
he
let me
For
trying to do
ask
it
you
right
free.
something
now.
though.
Men like him, they twinks. They the bottoms. They get ran through. When
Yeah, it
he
sound
hanging with his
good.
homeboys, he getting tossed and turned. So he think that he gonna come into the women's space and get and be the big dog. No, you the motherfucking little spoon that get wasted on. I wanted to say something else. I almost fucked
You should
up.
have said it. I ain't gonna lie. But look, let
Nah, I
me
want to
ask you
get my
something.
page, this other page taken. This man is a
What you on
cum
this other page?
catcher. 304 is I do shit on you right. 304 is a cum catcher. He is literally a cum rag. Literally.
Yo, angry
They
ass.
they literally wipe the floor with him. Don't let him get y'all panties in a bunch, ladies. This motherfucker is a cum guzzling slut. Don't worry
Yeah, it
about it.
sound good and all
Wait,
that.
can I
But let me
ask a
ask you something.
question?
A
Wait, I just
twink.
want to ask something real quick. Cause if you get to say all that, why can't I say what I'm saying? We not saying nothing different.
The
Why you getting
reason why
so
you can't say
triggered?
the same thing is
Hey,
because
Shan,
this is
shut your
about they
bitch ass
fucking
up. I'm
safety. Yes.
asking the
Oh, I'm
women.
sorry. You mad? You mad?
I'm asking
That
the
little
women. I
twink
just want to
comment
hear
got
the
you on your
women
fucking
speak.
feelings, didn't it?
I want to hear the
You
women
love
speak,
hearing a real
not your
nigga talk,
bald
don't you?
headed ass.
Shut up
What the
right quick.
fuck, dude?
You love
Sit your
hearing a real
Sound
bitch
nigga
like
ass
you
talk,
down.
want to
I'm
don't
hear
you?
talking to the
yourself
women,
speak.
not you, gang. I asked her
I
a
don't give a
question.
fuck what you
You
trying
can
to do. The
respond
reason
after.
why she can say that shit and it's gonna
You
be
can
what it
respond after,
is because
nigga.
what
I'm
she
not
talking about is
talking to
trying to
your
protect
bitch
women.
ass.
You on
Fall
this other
back,
shit because
nigga.
your whole ass and your bitch ass
But I'm
feelings.
not trying to hear your bitch ass.
I
That
don't give a
sound
fuck
good.
if you trying to hear shit, bitch. I'm
Yeah,
still
so you
talking,
not
ho.
gonna
What you
talk
gonna
then.
do
Fuck,
about it?
nigga. Fuck
You
is you
gonna keep on
talking
eating?
about?
You gonna keep on sitting up here
You gonna
eating
keep
dick?
on
Is
eating
what you gonna
dick.
keep
Shut
on
your
doing?
gay ass up. Fuck wrong with you, dude? You saying some weird
You
ass
gonna be
wild
up
shit.
here and keep on eating dick? That's what you was on before I got up here,
Why do you
didn't you?
keep talking about
Mad
eating
because a
dick? You
nigga
a
was
grown ass man.
because
You damn near 40, dude. Get it
your
together.
motherfucking
What the
ass.
fuck?
I came up here and said something. You was like, oh,
I
we
don't
came
give
up
a
here to
fuck what
pass
you
the
came
women.
up
So
here
what the
and
fuck was
said,
you up
nigga.
here
Shut
doing before
that
I got
shit
up here,
up.
bitch ass nigga?
Yeah, it
What was
sound
you up
good.
here
You
doing? You
pussy.
was up here eating dick, weren't you? I know you
Why do
was.
you keep talking about eating dick? You a grown
Cause
ass
that's what you was up
man.
here
Do
doing. That's
better,
what you
dude.
up
What
here
the
doing.
fuck?
Hey, you heard them fellas. Make sure you dog them out before they get a chance. You up here trying to eat
Like,
these
what
niggas'
the
dicks
fuck
up.
is you
That's what you up
talking
here
about?
doing.
Grown ass man steady talking about eating dick. And he got he got striked. Yo.
Wait, so okay. So for all of the women that are in here, can I ask y'all a question? Especially specifically the girl who was just talking and then the girl that's the creator of this whole lie. What would like
Well, I'm
the
a
ideal
woman. You gotta be
Huh?
careful with your language. I am a woman. But go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. But what would the ideal, like, perfect society look like between a man and women?
What do you mean between men and women?
Like, I don't know, for y'all just to be saying, like, it should be this way and men shouldn't be doing and saying certain things and this, and this, like, what would it look like in a perfect world between a man and women for, men to not
I'm gonna
be
be I'm
defining
gonna be
women's values and stuff like that?
yeah, I'm glitching a little bit because when I think of a perfect world and you said man, it made me glitch a little bit, right? Especially when you realize that the core of men had womb envy, and the reason why patriarchal structure was created because of a trauma response to the fact that men want to control women because women create and sustain life, right? So, and I think thinking between men and women is not thinking big enough, right? Because it ain't about the reason why we in this shit in the first place is because we got a genetic mutation that thought they was too big for the program and we all fucked up at the end of the day. So I don't see no men and women in the future. Not these niggas. Not these niggas at all.
Put them in a
I don't see
cage,
in my
basically.
utopia, these niggas ain't none of these niggas there.
So it would just be women.
It's not that it would just be women. These niggas wouldn't be there.
Mm.
I'm saying that the question in itself is flawed because you like men and women. Do you think? Because I feel like what you're really asking is how can men and women be together without all the extra drama from the men, all the propaganda, all the conditioning?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the problem. The thing about deconstructing, or coming to awareness of yourself as a woman is and not being male centered, they can't be the center of your world. And you have to let go of the fantasy of being in a relationship. You've been spoon fed a romanticized version of a relationship to the point where you're disconnected from community, you're disconnected from yourself. You can't have like meaningful relationships with other women because the men become the center. You got women who get relationships with men and they abandon their friendships because it's already been put on that pedestal. I think the question in itself is flawed, and it's just showing that like you should like work on centering yourself more. Go ahead, Anthony.
Oh, bad. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my question is,
No question. You haven't even responded to the prompt.
yeah, that's what I'm asking about the prompt. Said, why do men think they get to define women's values? Is that a bad thing? I guess I might be misunderstanding.
What's your thoughts on it?
I don't think there's nothing wrong
Why is that?
because I believe. So I'm a Christian. I don't know what the rest of the panel is, but I believe women are made for men. And if you got a good man, there's nothing wrong with him giving you value.
How are women made for men?
That's biblical. That's Corinthians.
Hold up. Do you know why you gotta
Everybody
wait
not
until
biblical.
hold up? Do you
I'm
know why you gotta sir? Do you know why you gotta wait 20 weeks of gestation to figure out the sex of the baby?
no enlighten me.
Because, sir, you had a coochie before.
My heart. Men were made first, and the
No, no,
woman
no,
came
sir,
from.
sir. Listen to what I'm saying. Up to 20 weeks, you had a coochie.
I have an input about the
I would
topic.
say that I say men didn't have any part of like
No, no,
when
no.
you're
Listen to what I'm
successful, you
saying,
don't have any
sir.
parts
Listen to
at
what I'm
all.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying, sir. That thing in between your legs, you like swinging around. It's a deformed coochie.
Yeah, that's a That is a whole nother subject that's going to take us down
No,
a
no,
deep
it's not.
rabbit
No,
hole.
it's the subject.
I
It's
have
the
I
subject,
have a
sir.
I
book
can
You
topic.
you can't. Hold
I
up.
would say that
Hold
you
up.
don't have
You want to
you
come
wouldn't
in
have
here?
any
Hold up,
sexual
sir.
parts at all.
You came in here and you wanted to tell women that we were created. I'm assuming by the big dick nigga in the sky. That's what you think. You believe women were created for you, but you had a coochie up to 20 weeks gestation.
Yeah, absolutely was great for us, but it wouldn't be nothing wrong. I feel like, and there's probably other women that's in here that feel like a good man giving you identity and taking care of you. I don't think they'll have a problem with that.
But that's the
Like
thing.
I don't.
Hold up. No,
Yeah,
no, no. No,
defining
listen what I'm
value.
saying.
What would be wrong with that?
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Ain't no man in here where I'm at, and I still got an identity. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but what would be wrong for a man giving you identity?
I don't need nobody giving me an identity. I already got one.
What would be wrong with it though? So I guess I don't understand
No, no, no. That's the
what the
thing.
problem is.
No man could give me an identity. I already got one, sir. I already got an identity. What are you talking about? Give me an identity. You don't have your own identity. You
Giving
don't
you
have your own
identity,
identity, sir. Listen what I'm saying. Your prefrontal cortex all fucked up.
giving you identity and value. I don't
Sir,
understand why that would be wrong.
you already explained I'm a Christian. You don't have an identity, sir. You were given one. I got my own identity. I got my own identity. What are you talking about giving anything to anybody? You don't have your own.
So you believe you have an identity outside of Christ. That's totally fair. I'm not going to argue that point. I
I
guess
don't
I'm
believe
still
it, sir.
confused.
I don't believe it, sir. I know it. I know I do.
That's totally fine. But I'm
So that's what I'm saying.
curious.
Sir, you don't have no, but the part you missing is you don't have an identity. You were given an identity and you declared it when you came up here. You said I'm a Christian. You know that's not a unique identity. You part of a cult.
Okay. That is a
You
lot of
are
conjecture and
whatever they told.
opinion.
Hold on. You are whatever they told you are. You believe what they told you to believe. You think the way they told you to think. You
Listen,
police yourself the way they told you to police yourself. You believe good and
this
bad is what other people tell you, sir. You docile. And you coming up here
sister,
talking about identity? That's
this
crazy.
same
Sir,
day, this
you don't have an identity. You don't have
I,
an identity.
okay, I heard you
Nigga,
out.
sir, how can a man with no identity give a woman one? You don't have one. Who the
Okay,
fuck
I
are you outside of some fucking riddles in a book, nigga? Who the fuck
got you.
are you?
So I heard you out, but the same
No, no, no.
day,
I'm asking you a question.
I'm
Who
answering.
are you outside of the riddles in the book, sir?
I'm,
Who
I'm
are you?
answering the, I'm answering your question. The same day that told you that a man has a vagina, the same research, the same day that made up that research is the same day that told people, hey, this book is the book of God. So the
No, it
way
ain't.
that you're
No, it
logically,
ain't. No, it
you
ain't.
you're
No,
making
it
a
ain't.
logical fallacy and a
No, it ain't,
logical
sir.
error.
No, it ain't, sir.
It
No, it
was
ain't.
men.
No, it wasn't
You did
men.
research and the men created that research. You're
No,
going on a
you don't
man-made
know who made
computer
the
with a
research.
man-made
What's his
internet.
name? What's his name, sir?
All this stuff
What's
is
his
male
name?
I have an
dominated.
input on the
Tell me his.
topic.
Hold up. Tell us his name.
It was men.
No, 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 no.
Like a
Who?
specific, you're
What's
going
their
off of,
name?
you're saying,
What's
so
their
the
name?
question that you're asking
What?
me
No,
is
no,
a
no.
specific fallacy because
Who said it, sir? No,
you
no,
were just
no.
okay
Here's the
with,
problem. Here's the problem. You don't know what research I've seen. You don't know what
you
devices I'm
just
looking through.
generalized that you said
Hold up,
they, but when I,
sir. Hold up, sir. Hold up, sir. You know nothing about that. You
you
don't
want to
know any of
argue.
the any sources, anything. But your default is to say, "Oh, men did it." That's your programming. Anything that exists, oh, a man did it. Oh, create life, a man did that. The magical man in the sky did that. So what the fuck is you talking about? You don't know where I got the information from. That shit is so fucking weird. Your default to say, "Oh,
It's,
men did that."
it's
What's
interesting
the
because
nigga
you
name? What's the
fell
nigga name,
towards
sir?
they, but when I
What's his
use
name?
they as a
What is his
man,
name? You
let's go
don't know
back.
his
You
name.
said
You don't know
they.
what you're talking
When
about.
I
You're
used
talking
they,
from a
it
script,
became a
sir.
problem. That's how
Sir, you are NPC. You are an NPC. Nothing you saying is
Got you.
original.
You don't want to have an intellectual conversation. You're upset.
I can't have an intellectual conversation with a fundamentalist, with a fucking calcified and fucking prefrontal cortex. Your fucking neurons ain't working right, nigga. What are you talking about? Intellectual conversation? You a drone. What is you talking about?
Okay, that's fine. I'm still curious
Yeah,
on
it
the
is
rest of the women.
fine. No, you need to sit and process that. Ain't nothing intellectual coming out your mouth. Go ahead, Charlie.
It doesn't seem like Charlie wants to speak. I'm still curious on what the other women have.
No. We gonna be patient. We
What's
like to
up?
be patient. We can sit and be silent for a while. Go ahead, Charlie.
I was speaking on topic. Y'all done went to religion and shit, so I don't really know how
No,
to
you
jump.
can get back on topic.
I think men define woman's value because they have to uphold a woman's value.
Explain that.
When you get a woman that's pure and feels like she's marriage
What's
material,
pure? Tell us what pure
whatever she
means.
thinks.
No,
That has
you
many
said it. What does pure
definitions. As a
mean?
woman,
What is pure, sir?
that has many definitions if you ask a woman. So I don't
No,
want to.
you just stated, sir. You just stated it. A woman didn't
Okay,
state it. You
excuse
stated
me.
it.
Let me say marriage material or relationship
So
material.
another vague term.
I'm trying to be as general as possible.
No, you're being vague. You're being vague, sir.
In what way?
I asked you what pure mean, and now you say marriage materials. You didn't say what that meant.
Okay, lives a life to where they feel like they deserve what they want. About it. They're good enough. So if a woman feels that way and she's pure, a man's responsibility is to uphold that idea. It is to treat her as such. If she feels like she's a woman who deserves to have a man who does XYZ, if that man feels that way, he should uphold her that way. So ultimately, he decides the value, because if he decides, the man that she chose decides to not treat her the way that she feels to be treated, it's because he doesn't uphold her to the way that he feels like she thinks in her head. So
now, hold up. I know fucking gibberish when I hear it.
Okay.
You ain't said a motherfucking thing, and you all over the place.
Said women,
No.
I just
I know,
said
because I try to stop you and help you
That's
out,
why
sir.
men
You're not
define the
fucking saying
value.
nothing.
Men define the value because we uphold the value.
No. I know I ain't fucking crazy.
Shorty just mad and want to argue, brother.
Hold up,
Barking up a wrong.
Anthony, go read the Bible. Shut the fuck up. Charlie, no, Charlie, hold up. Y'all got to be clear on what y'all trying to say. You all over the place.
That's not all over the place. That's stating what people want when they decide they want to be in a certain situation. You want to be married, you want to be in a relationship, you carry yourself as if you want to be in a relationship. And it's up to that man to uphold you to that standard because he's agreeing to be in a relationship with you. How is that all over the place? Because if he don't think you relationship material, he gonna treat you like you're not relationship material.
So do you think women just live their lives for relationships?
It doesn't matter what the scenario is. You still
No. Make sure question. Hold up.
Get a job. You're trying to do that job as if you're deserving of that job. That's the same thing.
No. You can. That's the thing. Maybe your identity is tied down to your job or something. You have value. Like just if you had a job. Let me explain something to you.
Never mind. I should.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead. Then.
It ain't nobody
Go
else.
ahead. Stop trying to get the last word. Get the fuck going. If you gonna go, you don't get, bitch. The fuck. The hell is wrong with you? No. You can shut the fuck up. No, cause what the fuck is wrong with you? And let me explain something. If you work a job and they don't value you, you can go to another motherfucking job. What are you talking about? That job don't give you value. You choose the value for yourself. If you say, hey, I got a number motherfucking offer, you better change this fucking number on this paper. I'm out of here. You get to choose that. What is you talking about? Go ahead, Marquise.
So I got a question. Or
Everybody got
okay,
questions. Nobody got
no, hold on,
answers.
hold on. It's not a question. It's not a question.
You said it was a
Well,
question.
and let me. I'm just trying to make sure that I preface myself right. So a value is what determined on a need, right? The value of anything is what determined on the need. So the need of whatever you're trying to go and get determines your value. So yeah, you might not think that a man values you because you might not need a man, but the value that you're worth in anything, just you want to go back to a job.
Market determines the value.
You can say that you can say that you're valuable at your job, but if they don't need you, what happens? So that's the same thing in this kind of conversation. The need determines the value, and if you don't want a man and you want to sit there and cuddle and hug a pillow, then that's all right. The value that you have is not going to be needed by a whole lot of people. Doesn't make you right, doesn't make me wrong, it doesn't make anybody anything. But you can't sit there and just classify that all on one thing to be where it's just women did this, women did that, and did. That's
The
not
person
fair.
doesn't decide, the market decides.
So the problem is y'all lie. Y'all don't want to be honest, right? Because men do collectively think that they apply value to women. And when y'all start bringing up the job
If she
and
worth
fucking
taking
spread
care of, we
cheeks,
do.
and hold up,
We do.
and you talking about fucking market, you don't know shit about market. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Because if we're gonna talk about the market, if there's no fucking demand for your supply, nigga, it don't fucking have value. That's
You
what I'm
just said
saying.
what I
Y'all don't
said.
hold up. Red fish, blue fish, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to go, y'all talk about human behavior and y'all always want to apply it to some type of inanimate object. Like y'all can't follow the conversation.
It's
Like y'all
it's
do.
basic. It's real basic.
Hold up, Dr. Seuss. Hold the
If I'm
fuck
not
up.
hungry, I won't eat. It's real
Hold
simple.
up, nigga. Hold up. No, y'all don't want to be honest about it. Y'all don't want to be honest about it. And no, the only type of relationship is not a romantic relationship. There are other relationships. One, and first and foremost, there's always a relationship you have with yourself. You place your own value. That's important so you can have boundaries with people. So you can have boundaries with a motherfucker. Y'all come in because y'all live in a society that told y'all was above women, and y'all think y'all get to classify women as having value or not. Talking about y'all give access to marriage, as if women in marriages ain't divorcing y'all. Like women are saying they don't want to fuck with y'all. Y'all have an inflated sense of ego, and you don't want to be honest about your inflated sense of ego and how y'all think y'all can give value to women,
I
and how
don't
you
feel
think
that
you can
way.
fucking hold up. How you think you can gaslight and have women defending themselves when you ain't fucking valuable?
I don't feel
And the
that way,
reason why,
though.
no, the reason why
I'm
you
telling
sitting here
you,
like, no,
Nobody
you
feels
Rodney
that way.
King to me with
She
the
feels that
everybody can
way
get along
about us.
because you don't value yourself.
She feels
That's the
that way about
thing.
us.
You don't value yourself.
if I don't take care of the people and the women that's in my life, then I have no value.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So that's what
saying.
I'm. So
That's
I
how
mean,
you
you're
define
so
yourself. That's what I'm
that's how
saying.
I
You
identify.
don't think, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's a projection.
That's not a projection.
That's
That's
a
not an
projection.
ego.
No,
That's a
no,
real
no.
thing.
Your projection. No. Because you define yourself based on how other people
No,
value
if my
you.
kids are hungry and my mom is fucked off, I mean not fucked off, but messed off. If she's not, if I fail and I have there's nothing but women around, and I got 6 sisters and my wife and my daughter. So if I don't do right by them, then I'm devalued. I'm devalued, right? Because this is so anything that I could do that doesn't make them feel like they're a way towards me, that I'm devalued, right? You can't have it both
Again, you
ways.
not, no,
You can't have it both
Again, you're still
ways. It's
projecting.
not projecting. It's an
No, no, no,
honest
no,
thing.
no, 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 sir. You telling me everybody who live in your house because you feel like it give you value. I don't need to say that. I have value because I say I have
I'm
value.
using it for an example. I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
That
that's
was an
you're missing
example.
the whole
That was
part
an
about the
experiment.
projection.
That's not a projection.
No, no,
I'm
it is a
saying the same.
projection.
If you
So
say
what
you have value, do they give you value? Be real. Just being real.
what makes
Or
gold valuable? We need it. Gold. Just be
exactly.
what makes gold valuable?
Exactly. Because people have a demand, supply and demand.
It's not this ain't rocket science.
It's not rocket science, which is why I don't understand why you can't understand me telling you it's a
But that's
projection.
projection. But that
No,
You said
but
that's
yeah.
that's
what it
projection because
be
I
Sir,
said
I
involved
gold
in
is
told you,
valuable.
measuring
hold
That's
his
a
up.
value
I
projection.
and you
told
couldn't
you
do it
it's a
yourself.
projection. And the first thing you started doing is listen to people that live in a house. It's a projection. You don't value yourself.
My value comes from what I take care of. Because if I'm just out here in the street, just roaming around
Yeah.
being a nomad,
Again.
you're
Okay.
you're,
You're
you're
saying,
forced.
sir,
Like it.
sir, I know, hold up. I know you
Value
don't want
comes
to
from
understand.
production for
Hold up.
me.
You're saying your value comes from the things you take care of. So you value yourself on extrinsic things,
Because
external
I'm
things,
not a liability because I provide a
sir,
service that makes me
sir.
valuable. That's what I
No,
bet you
I'm
would.
not.
I bet
Listen, I don't care. I validate that for you. Yeah, I love that for you. But that's the thing. You are a flawed human being. You fucked up. You value yourself because what everybody else think about you. You walking
no,
down the hallways looking for high fives and
no,
shit.
I don't. That's my own pat on the back that I take care of my own shit. But I bet you wouldn't want a man that don't take care of his own shit. You would be devaluing
She
him.
would never be with a man that doesn't
You
value
would be
himself.
Y'all
devaluing
always go
him.
back. That's what I'm saying. You
So
going back to a man. You're gonna ask
I'm a
me.
man.
Hold on. No. You trying to turn it around on me, and you threw a man in there. What is the man necessary for?
Reproduction,
Who the fuck talking about having babies?
value, and that goes back to my first point. It's all what you value. If I want to be with somebody who could reproduce and do these things, that's what I want. That's what I value. If you don't produce those things that I value, then yes, we don't have the same values involved in mind. That's how we can tell we're two
I
different
said
types.
that. I said you were projecting. That's
But
what I'm
that's not
saying. You're not seeing
projecting.
it the
That's
same way.
so in this conversation, when I say what I say and you say what you say, is that you projecting?
I'm not pushing what I think on you. You try to define the way that
No,
I
I'm not.
see it
No, I'm not.
based on
No.
She feels
no.
like
Did I
it.
You
ever
asked the
try to
question,
force
do
it?
you want the answer? You literally
Did I
asked the
ever force
question.
anything? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, humans, as humans, we apply value to objects, but not other humans. You, for each other, we apply the value to ourselves because, uh, I'm not a piece of gold, I'm not a lock like they like to make that analogy with the keys, and you're not a key. So
We
the
do
value, huh?
usefulness. I think we provide value to people as far as what we get from them.
My
Right.
thing,
And if you're getting
Emotional
into a
support.
romantic relationship, hold on, I wasn't finished. When you're getting into a
I'm
romantic
sorry.
relationship, you don't want to use somebody. I don't want to be used. You know what I'm saying? I want to enter into a partnership with somebody. I don't want to be used. I don't want to be valued like this, like she was saying about
I
a
can be your
job. But
partner.
the listen, wait a second, I'm not finished. What the job values me for might not be the same thing of what I value myself for because I'm not just my job. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the value is what you put in yourself. That's why confidence is so important when you're going out in the world. Somebody ugly as hell to you will be confident as fuck and go in the room and get everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's the value you put into yourself mainly. No, somebody trying to put value on me, it makes it transactional. I don't want to. The transaction is a job. The job values me because I provide a service and they pay me for that service. I don't want to pay you in a romantic relationship. At least that's not what I would be interested in
Okay.
romantically. I already got a job that value me for all the college education I got, and they pay me well for it. You know
If
what I'm
you look,
saying? There's a value between a relationship between, man, woman, whatever. I want them to value me for who I am. And that's the value that I put in myself, who I am. Does that make sense? It doesn't
yeah.
matter. So if you don't like it, just move on to the next person because
Okay.
somebody
Makes
else
sense.
do.
Makes sense.
So you want your relationship to be a partnership, though, right?
You keep on a relationship.
Yes, I
She
Hold
said
up,
would.
no.
relationship. What she said
Hold up,
relationship.
no. Hold up. This is because it's the core of the part that you're not understanding.
No.
And
Let
when
me
no,
finish
hold up.
talking to her. Let me finish talking to
Hold
her
up.
for a second.
No, I
No,
don't
it's
even know how
not your
you
life.
talk to
Don't work
me.
like that.
When earlier when I was talking about external versus internal, the problem is you have men who seek external validation, project that thought process onto women and say, well, you have value based on blah, blah, blah. Because this is how he values himself. And this is the problem. You lack value and you think you can tell me whether I'm valuable enough. Your value isn't even internal. It seeks outside validation. That's the problem. That's why y'all keep going to partnerships instead of talking about, as a person, I have value because of X, Y, and Z. Because
I
I
like the
am
way you said
valuable
that.
because you need another person outside of you to tell you you're valuable, which is flawed. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas don't be loving yourselves. Y'all got a problem, and you want to go to another person and tell them they value or not based on certain characteristics, because that's how you see the world. That's
This
how
is,
you see yourself.
I just feel like this is so, like, I don't know, like, don't this give slavery to y'all? Like, don't this just give a little bit of slavery? Like, don't this, like, don't it feel like that? Because it's so weird when it comes to women and talk about our values. Like, it's giving auction. That's what it feels like. It's just so weird. I don't know. That's how I see it. It's weird as
What
fuck.
gives
Like, to be
slavery
honest.
ultimately. We don't know enough about slavery to be saying anything
What,
gives slavery. We
sir?
can't
It's
say
control.
we
Like,
can't
You don't know
say
nothing
for
about
everything.
being
real.
auctioned?
Whatever
We
you
can't
want
say
to
everything
whatever
we
you
go
want to
through
call
now
it.
gives slavery.
Why do you think we got this?
None of us
Okay.
lived through slavery. How can you say this gives slavery
You're
when nobody
it's
knows what
give I
slavery
never
is
said this
actually
is
like?
slavery, but I said it's
No, no,
giving
no, no, no,
slavery
no, no, no. Hold
trying
up.
to
Don't hold up. Don't let him gaslight you. Because what y'all talking about is chattel slavery, right? And we do know you can learn more about chattel slavery. Look it up. But you don't think that the position women are in and the labor we provide to this fucking society ain't slavery? Don't let him gaslight you. If you noticing it, then you should be noticing it. It sounds familiar because it's fucking familiar. Don't let that nigga sit here and change and tell you don't know it's slavery. That is fucking slavery. Best believe if you go back
You just
two,
gaslighting me. You
300,
know that,
if
right?
you go, hold up, Charlie. I'm gonna send you downstairs. If you go back in time and you ask the people who was experiencing slavery at the time if they was enslaved, some of them wouldn't know that they were. This is just how life is. It's not until we had to come out of that and people researching they realize, hold up, something's wrong with this, and we have the vocabulary for it. But don't let, when you start making connections, don't let a nigga gaslight you to say, oh no, that ain't what it is. It absolutely is fucking slavery. It motherfucking is fucking slavery. You expect a man, listen to what I'm saying. As a woman, you're supposed to go to a man and say, I'm a good partner because I can cook, I can clean, I can suck, and I can fuck. And when you get in that relationship, he's expecting you to do the domestic work. He's expecting you to coddle his feelings. He's expecting you to feel emotional labor. He's expecting you have children, take care of those children, and provide on top of that. He expects you to do everything under that household and for yourself, and he's supposed to get credit for it. That is exactly what slavery is. You motherfucking right is slavery. That's why it doesn't make sense to romanticize the fucking romantic relationship. That's what the propaganda is. And that's why from a young age, as a woman, as a little girl, they put pretty pink stickers on shit and said, oh, this is fun, ain't it? You like it. That's why you and your brother were raised differently. That's why the expectations of the woman is different. This is why men who fucking will sleep with a fucking crackhead in the back alley can come to you and talk about who you been with if you pure enough. It absolutely is fucking slavery. No, you making the connections you should be making.
So is this why
You're
they
doing
gave
exactly,
us
shut
hard
your bitch ass
hats?
up.
Is
No,
this
nigga,
why
you
they?
can go. You can go too. Because that's why they come and gaslight. That's why they come and try to change the conversation. That's why they come and ask questions and try to put us on the defense. Because women are recognizing it's fucking slavery. So why the fuck are we romanticizing slavery? Why do we think it's cute to be fucking slaves to men? Why are we desiring to be a fucking slave? That's the question that we should be thinking about. It is fucking slavery. Women are subjugated. It's fucking slavery. You hate your mama because your daddy didn't help out and she had to do all these things because she was a fucking slave. That's what it is. It's fucking slavery. It's slavery. Don't let that nigga gaslight you. And they trying to keep the system because it benefits them. Because they don't care about that slavery. So they want you to be a fucking slave. That's exactly what the fuck it is.
And I hope y'all listening, because that was a word. That was a word. And in the midst of Tara laying it out so fucking clear, that weird nigga trying to nag and trying to come in and say some bullshit to daze and confuse the women. It's important for us not to be confused anymore. It's important. Whatever you decide to do, know that you opting into being a fucking slave. Just know that. And navigate it the best you can, I guess. But do not let these men come up here. And to Tara point, it's so important for y'all to catch that. Ask these dumbass questions to fucking manipulate us. They say the same shit we say as mockery, as we, and they think it's cool. We trying to give the gems, and they come up here trying to confuse the conversation. It's not it. We not biologically built to be they motherfucking slaves. We not biologically built to do what the fuck they say for us to do. It's not in the Bible for us to be their fucking helpmate. I mean, it is in the Bible because they wrote it, but y'all get my motherfucking point. Shit, hold on.
Go ahead, Ari.
Hi. I really that's really the reason why I came up here. To answer the prompt, why do men think they get to define a woman's value? Basically, well, some people know and some people don't, is the reason why is because men have always commodified the female gender. Men were marrying children. That's one of the reasons why they try to infantilize us. Oh, well, you need a leader, and no adult woman needs to be led. Secondly, white supremacy also is the reason why. If you look at the royal family, say for instance, Lady Diana and
Hey,
the prince,
fuck
she
women's rights, bitch. No one gives a fuck.
she was the reason. Well, she was the reason why he married her in the first place. He actually wanted to marry Camilla, but because Camilla was a divorcee and not a virgin, she was not able to be commodified. So her value in their eyes, in the royal eyes, was less than Diana's because she was a virgin. She was naive. That's really the reason why they don't realize that they're going off of white supremacist like ideologies, and that's really where patriarchy stem from, is because white men have always
Wait, can I hold on, Ari? Ari, can I pause you right there real quick? And I want to just add something. I want us to think about it. The patriarchy came first, and black men get to wiggle themselves out of it by it being tied to white supremacy, because white supremacy is what this society is built on. But I want us to understand, and I say this all the time, patriarchy came through the Middle Passage. It came through the Atlantic slave trade. It was on the boat. When them motherfuckers was like, give me unaliving or whatever clever poem them niggas wrote before I be in bondage, whatever that nigga said on the motherfucking Black Panther, whatever they said all that with a patriarchal tongue. I just want us to accept that. It's black men who always was patriarchal wherever they were too. It ain't just a white supremacy thing. Asian men, Middle Eastern men,
Yes, it's
them
global.
motherfuckers never had to meet. They already knew that they was gonna flip and twist some shit around. So I just wanna us to dead that lie, unalive that lie. The black men are patriarchal too. They just losers. They just patriarchal losers. That's where white supremacy step in and get on their necks.
I agree. The only reason why I had that, mindset, because most of us live in America, so that brainwashing strengthened it. You know,
Because
I'm not.
the lie they tell us is that feminism is some shit some white women started in 1920. It was feminism and women advocate for women's rights before the transatlantic slave trade. Before. And the same men that are being advocated for with the same ones on the fucking plantation talking about that's woman's work. Same ones. Go ahead, Summer.
Yeah. Um, is exactly right. And then if women are starting to recognize how much it sounds like slavery, let's take it even further. Marriage is Smex's work. This value thing is tied to, if I put that value on you, then you will be my Smex's, enslaved person, and you'll think that it's good and it's fun and you're better than other women. That's why whenever people talk about like, oh, baby mama versus ex-wife, it doesn't matter. It's the same crap. They see us all as lower than. Because if you marry him, the religious texts tell you got to sleep with him. The patriarchy says that he owns your body. He has access to it. Even if you're sick, we were looking at that, one of them horrible, my friend was showing me one of them horrible reality shows like Love and Marriage or something. The woman had cancer. They had to go to therapy because he was upset because she can't sleep with him when she's in great pain because of her cancer treatment. And he wanted to do it several times a day and said, that ain't fair. That's his wife. Yet, how's that not Smex's work, Smex's slavery? And a lot of times you don't even get paid for it. A lot of women are working, paying all the bills or half the bills, and you're supposed to lay down with him whenever you want to, whenever he wants to. But if he puts the value on you of putting a ring on your finger, you're supposed to feel better than other women. It's supposed to be like, you want to sign up for your oppression. Smex should be between people who want to do it, if they want to do it. If you don't want to do it, even if it's a year of you not wanting to, you should never have to do it or never feel bad about not doing it. But if he's married to you, or even if you're in a relationship with him, even if you're sick, even if you at unalivement's door, you expect it to lay down with him. And that's disgusting.
That could also be considered assault too, to be honest.
A lot of times there's a lot of assault in marriage, and raping your wife wasn't illegal in all the states until what, 1994? And
Yep,
a lot of religious people
1994.
to this day say that's not possible. How could you rape your wife? Because they think that you own each other's bodies, but not really. He owns your body. If he can't get it up, you're not expected to go out and do whatever. If you get sick and you halfway, you about to unalive, and he don't stay there and take care of you, nobody's gonna blame him, but let you do it. So how is it not slavery? Go ahead.
No, that's true.
We know
And
Charles 93. It's fine.
wait, what you said, Sarah?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, go. Oh, my bad.
Are you good?
Okay, cause this device I'm on is shitty. But what I'm about to say, and the thing is, like, if a man don't feel good and he's like not able to, and to what Summer was saying, like, you supposed to still stand beside him. Like, if he is, his stuff ain't working, or he just too sick, or he going through it, or whatever the issue is, you're supposed to accept it. And I think that's just an important point to make, because the way men will have you thinking the manipulation, you will think that a man will be 185 and it just be rocked up. They don't never talk about when they get older, it ain't quite, it's semi-hard. They don't talk about that. You already can't make nothing shake with it being in this bed, standing at attention. Then it gets semi-hard as your ass get the sugars, and then, or whatever the fuck wrong with you. You stressed out at work, got heart palpitations, or whatever the fucking word is, bitch. Then we got to make y'all feel good. No, it's not an even exchange. And I just want to add that, because you absolutely right. It's a weird dynamic and a weird game these men play.
One more point. Chat, any young women, any women at all, you are not responsible for blue balls, okay? He's responsible for himself. If you were not there, he would handle it himself. You are never responsible for his just like most of the women ain't having none, you're not responsible for yours. You're not responsible. If it's safe, get the hell out of there. You don't want to do it, you change your mind, leave. And that is not on you. I don't care if he's your man, I don't care if he's your husband. You're not responsible if it's safe. I know for a lot of times that ain't safe for you to go.
Fame, I don't know if you responded. I didn't see it. Just message me because we should be doing a sub only live tomorrow morning. Hold up. Go ahead, Marquise. What you want to say?
You kick me out. Why you kick me out? I followed you and everything. I'm trying to learn. Like like if
Go ahead, Gentle.
I'm crying. What's up, Tara? What's up, everybody?
Hey, yeah.
I wanted to speak to y'all point two, right? Because as I've been deconstructing from like Abrahamic religions, like growing up Christian or whatever, you realize like even what y'all saying with the religious aspect, men use that to reinforce like the patriarchy, right? Because from the aspect of Mary, who's Jesus' mother, being a virgin when she had him, negating the fact that she was between the age of 12 and 15 years old, right? And Joseph, who she was forced to marry, had to be like mid-20s or whatever like that. But it just goes back to that purity aspect of how women should keep themselves pure. Meanwhile, Jesus was running around with 12 other niggas, you feel me? So it was a lot of homosocial stuff going on.
Getting dick down. He was getting dick down. Be
But like
honest.
seriously, like as I'm deconstructing, it's like, even these Abrahamic religions is like pro-man, anti-woman, and anti-other, right? So that's why they can, talk about how these systems like homosexuals and anybody that's not like the heteronormative nuclear family, that's harmful to, you know what I'm saying, the betterment of the world and continuing to reproduce when, you know what I'm saying, other people who did not follow that normative been around since the beginning of time. You feel me? But men will spew that bull crap because that's what's going to reinforce them to stay in power. And that's why, like, you know what I'm saying, even when it comes to women like Adam and Eve and all that, like Eve is the wicked one because she defied her husband and she went and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And once you start really unpacking the layers of this shit, it's deep. You feel me? So we just gotta continue to keep unlearning it. I'm trying to do that on a daily basis. But these niggas really on some bullshit for real. But that's all I wanted to say.
All right, thank you. We're going to open the panel back up.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I just came over here to say, because I heard y'all talk about patriarchy a lot, but I just want to say, y'all do reinforcing it. And part of the thing, like, the way y'all do that is, like, everything y'all look for in a man, no matter what it is based off of patriarchal standards. But y'all have the audacity to talk about dismantling patriarchy at the same time. But y'all gonna uphold us to the standard. But when we try to do the same for y'all, it's a problem. It's like,
No,
it don't make
so that's
sense.
not what it is. Hold on,
That's literally what
no.
it is, though.
Okay, so hold on, no. The thing with that is we understand that the patriarchy is a problem, but the men want to hold on to it because they want some semblance of power.
I don't
That's
think you
first.
heard me.
So hold on. So we not about to be treating a world in an idealistic way or this way that we want it to be when it's not that. We gon' be in reality around this motherfucker.
So if
And
we in
in
reality,
reality,
why y'all complaining then?
in reality, y'all niggas ain't shit. And all you can do is up the
Miss,
motherfucking
you ain't
resource.
hear
Hold
nothing I
on.
said.
Y'all niggas ain't shit. And all you can do is up the motherfucking resources. And if you don't got it, then you don't get no attention. You don't get no access. And that's what we're trying to get women to understand. If they don't have it, I'm talking about a lot of it. Something that's gonna make it worth your while, like something for your kids' future, for your future, for a rainy day. If something go wrong, you'll be able to go a year without motherfucking working. Something substantial. If
Hey,
it
can
ain't
you
like
answer my
that, you
question?
just need to do your own thing.
You ain't answered
I
nothing
did
I
answer the
said.
question. I answered it very
You
directly.
just
You
went on a
stupid.
spew about how you
Yeah,
want
if
to
you would
use
shut
men,
up and
You're
basically.
listen, you would have heard her.
stupid.
She answered
She
every
did
part of
answer
it.
your question, Double
Bro, I
O. You
said,
just you
look,
so
look,
you
look.
so
Listen, what
you
I
got
said
your head
is
so far up your ass you didn't hear the words that was coming out of her mouth.
so look,
What she's saying, listen, what she's saying is, why the fuck will we give up the benefits of patriarchy when we have to operate in this bitch? We get so little benefits of patriarchy in the first place. Why the fuck will we give up the 2% of benefits that we are offered? Just no. Would you work
bro,
if we
what?
operated, hold on, nigga.
We operate in capitalism. Does that mean we don't want to operate in capitalism? Does that mean that we ain't gonna get no motherfucking job and not try to get promoted? Does that mean that we're not gonna open up our own businesses and not trying to make money? Yeah,
That,
we hate capitalism, but we have to live in a capitalistic society.
hey, look,
Yeah,
East,
we
I
hate
fuck with you.
patriarchy, but we ain't gonna deal with no broke bum joker ass nigga like
That's
you.
not what she was saying. I got
That
money,
is what
so
she
fall
said. That's
back.
what she
But
said word for
anyway,
word.
that's not what she said. What
Yeah,
she
that's what
said
she
That's
was,
what
said.
you said. You just don't shut up. You got to
that's
shut up.
not
So
what
you
she
can't.
said.
Hey,
You
jump
so
on the
busy
floor.
talking, running your
Look,
dick
bro, your
sucker and
old
stuff.
ass
You
so
couldn't
busy
even
trying
hear
to attack me,
nothing.
just fall
Now we
back, bro.
old.
That's
Now
not
you
what she
mad. You came
said.
up here asking us questions. Now we
I'm not
old
talking to
mean
you. I'm talking
bitches.
to Shorty down there. She trying to insult me. Just fall back, auntie. I'm not trying to be
Nah, fuck
disrespectful.
you. You
You
always coming
listen.
up here with your motherfucking head dreads fucking stuck up your
Hey,
asshole.
East,
You
you
should
think
have
I
been
look
listening
good?
to what
Shorty,
she
fall
said.
back. I don't
You
know what
can't.
she
How
talking
could you
about.
possibly listen when you ain't shut up the whole time? Both of them explained it twice,
Bro,
and
she
you
wasn't
ain't. Hey,
explaining what
shut
I
up! Shut
wanted her
up!
to
Shut
explain.
up! Quiet.
What
You
you
have to
wanted
be
her to
quiet to
explain?
listen. That's what's wrong with y'all.
He answered it like she's supposed to answer. Who give a fuck what he listening
All right,
to?
so since
Mm-hmm.
that's the case, like you basically didn't
Hold
say
up.
shit.
Hold
So
up.
if
What's
y'all,
up, Ease? You want to comment on the
Hey.
poll?
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I had a real bad headache. It's that
You ain't
damn.
gotta apologize for being late. That's
It's
crazy.
okay. You been live long? I hope I didn't miss it.
We
In
just
the
got
wo-
here.
in the words of Stephen
No,
from
we just got
Django,
here.
no, in the words of Stephen from Django, all damn day. I know y'all ain't gonna get the reference, but just trust me. She been live all damn.
No,
Uh,
she lying. We just got here. They been tapping the fuck out of the screen. That's all.
they, why do men think they get to define women's values? This is a good question. Why do men think that they get to define women's values? Because they got audacity. But I think it's because they just live in a world where everything needs to have rules. They don't know how to like live life like human beings. They have to live under leaf like these constant fucking rules all day. That's not the rules. These niggas are real life NPCs. They don't know. This is why they be like craving for a daddy so much so bad, because nobody taught me how to do the rules. Nobody taught me how to be the rules of being a man. Nobody taught me how to. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers are like RTD2. Like they don't know how to operate as a human being without someone showing them how to operate as a human being. They don't know how to be free and live life. That's why, and I think we said this earlier, that's why their masculinity is completely dependent on our femininity. A man don't know how to be a man if there's not a woman around to show him. If a woman is not around to show that nigga how to be a man, he don't know. Okay, how do I be a man? Well, I know that I'm a man and she's a woman. I have to be the opposite of her. So if she's soft spoken, I gotta be strong. I gotta be rough spoken, right? If she emotional and has normal fucking human being emotions, I gotta be stoic and not show no. If she's a sensible, non-violent person, I gotta be a motherfucking violent piece of shit and kill everything. If she has her seasonal or her ovulation times and she's only horny at certain times, I gotta go fuck everything, including the motherfucking goats, donkeys, and motherfucking stick my dick in a Ritz cracker box, because that's what I gotta do. I don't know how to be a man without being the opposite of a woman. That's why they need to determine what becomes a woman's values. They need the rule book. They don't know how to operate. These niggas are fucking NPCs. It's sad. That's it. I
When you
land.
was up here earlier talk about value come from he listened to everybody in his fucking house. I'm like, this shit come from an internal place. He couldn't like conceptualize what I was saying.
And I agreed with you. That's me. I agreed with you. That's what I've been trying to tell you. That part, I really got you. Like and then you booted me for whatever reason, but that's cool. I tried to tell you. That part, I really took to heart. And I'm like, yeah, you really, your self-worth should be acknowledged before you even give a fuck about anything that you were what you were saying earlier, project to anybody else to give a damn about. But in the same breath of that,
I guess that was him. I don't know.
you have other people saying that we don't know shit. We sitting here looking for direction. We sitting here lost out here. It's equal. And that's what I want to ask you. Where is equal at? Where is the equal in this? Like, where do we find common ground? Like, is there a such thing as common
What you
ground?
mean? What you mean by common
Because
Ain't no common
ground?
ground.
everybody isn't thinking to treat you like shit and to do you wrong and to have
No, no,
some
no,
kind
no,
of
no, no,
They not trying to hear
no.
that though.
Ain't no,
or try to have a value. So where is there a
no.
common ground to
There
where
ain't
we
no,
can
ain't
actually
no.
understand what you're saying without
What
you degrading
incentive?
You
it?
What
have to be
incentive, sir?
understanding to
What
understand.
incentive is
And
there
that's what
for
so
common ground?
do you understand that's what I'm
No, no, no,
asking?
no, sir. What
Look,
incentive is there for common ground?
equal, equal. Because if there's this value thing, where do I find the same thing that makes you feel valued in the same way that you make me feel? And again, it's not about
See,
trying
you
to
say you got it, but look, you didn't backtrack right there.
no, because
He
you're gonna
just he
take
just said he just said that he would have to base it on what we felt. Once again, he don't have no identity if it's not
no,
about
it's
what
not
women are.
saying that you have an identity. I'm trying to still
Oh
say
shit.
where
Exactly.
there's a common
Definitely
ground
is.
because
On Easton is exactly right. These are case
trying to use
studies.
the word value. So again, value is only based off of another person's perception. Period. I
No,
mean,
it's not. I thought we
it
explained
is.
this to you several times.
I mean,
It's
Hold up, this
not.
nigga, hold up. You just came off the fucking mic to my I get you, I hear you and all that shit, and you saying the same shit you were saying before.
So you've never heard of intrinsic value?
I'm not
He ain't
saying
got
that.
none.
Oh
He
my
ain't
God,
got
it's not.
none. He has no reference
Yes, I
point because
do
he ain't
have a
got
lot of it,
none.
It's
but in the
because
same
okay,
breath,
we won't. Okay, listen. The common ground is for y'all to see women as human beings and stop trying to put stipulations on them in boxes and comparing them to objects. If y'all
nobody's trying to.
stipulate, if you're yeah, y'all are.
No,
You
we
can't even
aren't.
get no. You can't
No,
even
No,
have
I'm gonna
no,
an
tell you.
not
identity
No,
we.
without
No,
hey,
see,
taking
that's what I'm
hell
saying. You
one.
see how
no,
we?
no,
You
hold
can't
up.
even
That's
have
Okay,
why.
identity
you
without
can't
I'm
putting
gonna
say
us
tell you.
into
we.
a
Hold up.
box.
Hold
And what they're
up.
saying is that ain't never
I'm
gonna
gonna tell you.
happen.
Let me tell you what the common ground is. Right. The common
Real
ground
tight.
for us is to recognize, like Drika said earlier, these niggas ain't shit. They can admit to it.
The
You can
stereotype.
admit to it. Hold up, sir. You can admit it. But our common ground is that y'all ain't shit. We see reality for what it is. Y'all niggas ain't shit. That's what the common ground is.
So what would be a
Let's
woman?
work. Hold up.
They
Hold
not
up.
shit either.
Let's
That's
work
why it's
If we
common
together.
ground.
both
Hold
come
up.
from
Hold
dirt,
up.
if we both
304.
come
Hold
from
up.
nothing, then I mean,
Hold up.
if
Marquise.
yes,
Marquise.
yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Meet. Hold up. I'm trying to meet you at common ground. So stop fucking lying and tell us the truth, nigga.
I'm not lying. I'm saying,
No.
what is that
No, you
lying
keep
about?
lying. You keep lying. You
You
keep
keep
lying.
stereotyping. You're
You want no. You
stereotyping.
want common
You're saying
ground.
no.
I'm
You're
trying
saying
to
that
get
there's
common ground with you, monkeys. Be
but you
honest and stop
can't.
fucking lying.
But you can't sit up there and say that everybody thinks of y'all like
Oh,
that
you
and put
still
y'all in the
lying. You
box. You
still lying.
can't
It
say
can't be no
that.
That's
You
why it
can't.
can't be no common ground because you can't stop
So
lying.
every woman thinks the same way. So every woman that you're talking to and they think. I mean that's the same
Bro,
thing as
she
like a
trying to tell you something, bro, but you won't stop talking, my nigga. Come on, hold on for a second. Let us say what she was gonna say, bro.
No, let him. No, he just gonna keep lying. He can talk,
that's
but I'm
not.
just saying, like, ain't no common ground because he can't stop lying. Them niggas can't stop lying, so ain't no common ground. You can't do it.
So can we not all say ain't nobody shit? Nobody, no individual,
Whatever you
no
got, sir.
individual.
Whatever you guys say. Whatever you guys tell
You
yourself.
keep trying to find common ground with them, bro. They not trying to hear that shit at all. That's your problem.
She
It's
just
lit.
told y'all that your value was intrinsic, but y'all still trying to find extrinsic
No, they
value,
don't.
bro.
No, they don't have no intrinsic value. That's the point.
God.
See, the point is they know they don't have
Exactly.
intrinsic value. Only value
Exactly.
that they know of is what other men told them, what the rules told them, what white tea men told them, what patriarchy told them.
But
So
that's
he
not the
can't. Hey,
case.
shut up. I'm speaking. Wait,
You don't have to
but
say shut
shut
up. See, that's
up. Hey.
disrespectful. You don't
Anyway,
even have
but
to.
what? But the thing of it is, that's why he can't. That's why he keeps saying, well, what about both? Well, what about women? What about? You can't even think of yourself like that because you have no way of think of yourself with any value. And the other part they're not getting to is even if say you meet one of these men who actually does think he's worth something, but he don't live up to the idea of what men are supposed to be, what the misogynistic idea, whatever of men and patriarchy, whatever it's supposed to be, he's going to be like, I still ain't nothing because I don't meet the level that these men say. It's always outside of themselves. They're incapable of seeing it another way.
That's what
So
I've been
is
saying.
it
I also
instinctive?
think that they know that they don't have
Is
any
this
any
so?
intrinsic. Hold on, sir. I think they know that they don't have any they don't have any intrinsic value. I think that they know it. They just don't want to admit it, and that's why they constantly try to define what women's value is. Because when Tara hosts those conversations, like we'll have what do women bring to the table? They'll be like, oh, these bitches, these old they don't bring nothing to the table. They don't bring nothing. They don't deserve nothing. They ain't got nothing. They ain't never gonna be nothing. Da 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 da. But then when she hosts that one topic about should all women, stop fucking men, the very first thing that come out their mouth, and I mean, baby, the very first thing. So we're just going to let human beings go extinct? Oh, so you do know that women are the creators of human life. You do know that women are the creators of human society. You do know the value that women have. These niggas are lying to themselves. They know that they have no value. And that's why they have to constantly nag women all the fucking time. Because if 90% of these motherfuckers just they no snap up outside of the fucking earth, we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Cause them 10% of niggas, we gonna replace y'all niggas like motherfucking Beyonce real fast. They gonna to the left, you niggas is gonna be replaced
With what?
expeditiously.
An AI
I
robot?
ain't gonna lie though, we already know that. We already know that. Like literally, niggas was up here saying before, y'all are born with y'all value. Ours is earned. We not the
No,
same.
that's the thing. That's what I'm
We
saying.
already
Y'all
understand that
don't want to.
completely.
No,
I
y'all
ain't
don't.
done. E,
I
shut
know
up,
y'all know
nigga.
that. You're sitting here saying what I
I
said.
ain't done,
You're
nigga. I know
trying
I'm
to.
saying what you said, but you're saying
Nah,
that
say
we don't
your shit.
You
understand
trying
it, and
to.
I'm saying that we
Nah, nigga,
clearly
you don't
understand
get
it.
to eat off my motherfucking
Yeah,
nachos.
nigga, shut up, nigga.
Nah,
Fuck, I don't give a fuck. I'm
nigga,
finna
fuck
eat all
you.
that shit, nigga. I don't give no fuck.
Shut up. This is my nachos.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. That
They
shit tough.
mine. I'm
Fuck you
spitting
talking
them
about?
before you get them.
And I'm still gonna eat that shit, nigga. I'm a grandma. Fuck you talking about?
Leave me alone.
But yeah, like I was saying, we already know that. It's just, I don't know. What bro was saying is he's trying to understand where y'all coming from. Y'all coming from the point of just fuck this nigga. So it's never gonna get nowhere. That's why I be trying to tell niggas, bro, ain't no point in asking women like this questions, bro. They don't fuck with niggas like us. And that's just gonna be that. There's no point in listening to them. These is really, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with East, but the rest of y'all is really bottom tier hoes. So it's like,
Not triangulating.
there's
That's
no
crazy.
point in just,
Don't
Because he's
triangulate
a
my
bottom.
crazy
I'm
ass
not trying to
Because
triangulate. I don't give a
cause
fuck.
he the
nigga.
bottom.
It's
That's
like,
funny.
there's no point in listening to them because, you know, they don't want to hear that shit. They just gonna try to push their narrative, and that's that.
You
These hoes
sound
really
sad
don't got
about
no
it,
brand of
bro.
their
Hold
own.
You
on.
sound
She
sad
gave that
about it.
nigga a little giggle because he said he was an eater and he thought I can triangulate her ass.
Oh
That shit is
God, man, I'm the
crazy.
biggest eater. Fuck you talking about? I don't give a fuck. I'm cool with that. But like I was saying, bro, it's
I'm gonna
just,
be
She
cool
it's
with
fine
it when I
there's no
body
bend
point in
your
listening
ass
to women
over and
like
eating
that,
stick my
ass.
dick
bro.
up your asshole. Then you gonna be upset. Then you
Why?
gonna be like,
What
where the
type of
bottom tier
shit?
bitches at?
That's where I gotta cut
He
you
eat
off,
ass.
bro.
That's
Don't
what
say no
he
gay
eat.
shit like that no more, bro. I don't
These
even,
niggas.
I don't even indulge in shit like that. Talking about some gay ass shit.
How
What
he
the
trying to
fuck?
I
understand and he
love gay
wouldn't
ass
shut
shit,
up?
nigga. Get with the program.
How he trying
Notice
to
I haven't
understand and he
said
wouldn't shut
nothing.
up the whole
I
time?
haven't
Like
said
how?
anything. I've
I'm
been
not trying to
quiet and I'm trying
understand
to
No,
shit
hear.
you
how are
saying.
you
Cause
trying to
you ain't got
understand?
shit
But
to say,
I'm not
nigga.
trying to
You
understand
ain't
shit you
saying
saying. I
nothing
don't
cause
give a
you
fuck
ain't
about
got
shit you
shit to
saying.
say.
I already said what I gotta say. I'm done.
I'm not talking. Ain't nobody talking to you.
Oh, my fault, my fault, my fault.
I'm talking about him. Like he trying to understand. That's another thing they manipulate with. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to learn to get you to
So
do some
everything is
labor to get you
manipulation
to
to
shut
you. This
up.
is like
Be
this
quiet
is a
now.
fair
Okay.
game. This
Anyway,
is
they're
a
like,
fair.
I'm trying to
This is
learn.
a
I'm trying
fair
to
game.
understand. I'm
This is
trying to
like going to
understand.
the
But
fair and they
then, but
saying you can
listen. But now
win,
listen. But
and
now, but
the
now he want
rims
to
are
talk
bent.
over me. He didn't have nothing to say over that little Twinkie bottom up there talking mess
I'm a
to
real nigga.
East.
That's why.
But
Fuck you
now, but
talking about.
now, but now he got something to say. You're not trying to learn. You won't shut up. If you were really trying to learn, you'd sit in the comments and you'd listen and take notes. You go read up on it. You go look stuff up. You don't care about none of this because you know you have no value. That's why you keep saying, but what about the women? Well, what about both sides? What about the? You
What
don't have no
about
value.
you? This is ridiculous because you sit up there and you did all of that to sit up there and try to prove a point about me for trying to understand, for trying to comprehend what you're trying to say. And the only thing that you're going to say is, well, you know, they too slow to kind of figure out what we're trying to say because y'all don't have a whatever kind of lobe that we get. But I know this, if it get cold outside and you need some shit,
Is
it
that what I
ain't gonna be no
said? That's
women.
not what I
It's not gonna
said.
be no
That's not
woman
what I
trying to
said. You're not
protect you.
listening. Wait, that's not what I said.
We're
I said,
instinctually built to protect.
see.
Like I'm
Wait,
saying,
be
like I'm
quiet, be
trying, I'm
quiet.
trying to go
You
back to the
proving
No,
her
basics.
point, bro. You
no,
Like
proving
that's
her
not what
point.
I said. I said you're not trying to understand because you won't shut up.
I
You didn't
hadn't
even
said
listen.
anything,
Hold
and that's
on.
the
You did.
first
Hold
thing that I
on.
just
Shush.
said. That's
Shush.
what I
Shush. Shush.
I literally said. I haven't
Shush.
said anything.
No, you did. You came off and said that I said that you was no, I said you're not trying to
No,
understand because you
you
won't
don't
shut
even.
up. That's how we know that you're not trying to understand. And then you're
Hold
not
up.
listening to me because
Reset
you
your
can't even
gift
say
goal,
what my
Tara.
point was.
Oh, okay, hold up real quick though. He said, hold up real quick. Shout out to Alice Parker, y'all. I finally went up and looked at lady name. That's the black woman who invented heat, so we ain't had to go to these motherfucking niggas in the first place.
Period. Talking about some if it gets cold outside, we gon'
But then,
no, y'all
and
niggas extort.
you won't even.
No,
You won't even
no,
listen
no.
to. You
Y'all
won't
don't
even
know
hear the
how to
point.
protect nothing. Y'all all y'all know
From
how to do is extort resources. If it get cold outside, you niggas gonna be chopping trees down to motherfucking trade pussy for firewood. Well, oh, I got a little bit of I got these sticks over here. You do a little something, I do a little something. Nigga, y'all
so
not protective. Y'all
so
extortionist.
we really got here, y'all. We really got to where we are today, and again, this is no way to take thing from any individual. Again, I'm not going either way. I'm literally trying to say you can't tell. You can't be truthful and say we were providing and protecting and doing everything out there before women and like stuff like the army and war. And again, y'all gonna take that and be like, oh, women were doing everything. No, we were protecting. There's stuff that we do that instinctually we were built and born, and it's in our DNA to do. Rather you want. That's why we were here. So it's equal. You say y'all are nurturers, yes, y'all definitely are nurturers. You definitely yes, but it's a 50-50 thing. It's not a whole 100 and a guy ain't shit. You really can't believe it. You really
No,
can't.
y'all
When
never
did men
extort.
protect?
You've
When
never
did men
done it
protect us?
out of the kindness of your heart. You do it for extortionary reasons. You niggas are extortionists.
And
You
when?
sit up here and build. You talk about. I'm sorry, Summer. Go ahead, because your question is gonna be.
But when in history were we being protected by men? Name a time.
Now, always,
The
forever.
only thing they could try to say is
Protecting
No,
us
Honey
no,
from
Mars.
Badger
other
Name a
crazy
time we were
ass
being
men?
protected by men. When was that?
Question mark.
All the times that I can only
We
speak for the
never
black
hold
half
up.
when we was
We ain't
all hanging
never
from
been
trees
protected by a
and
predator.
being
We
like
ain't
you
never
don't
been
think we were out
protected
there
by a
protecting our
predator.
family when we was up there being strung up and shit. Like I
Tara
can only
talking?
speak
Hold
from
on, shush for a moment.
like
What'd you say, Tara?
I was saying we ain't never been protected by a predator. That's the thing.
Also,
Exactly.
when we were hanging from trees, guess what? Black women were getting that same treatment. Matter of fact, they would cut a pregnant woman. They get your stomach open, okay, and stomp on it. So guess what? Y'all were not protecting us then. And by the way, back then there was still a lot of DV happening, a lot of rape happening, a lot of abuse of children. There's been no time in history that men have protected us.
Yeah.
Always in history, y'all have been our number one predator.
Hold up,
Bro,
real
two
quick,
things could be
y'all. Hold
true at
up,
one
hold up,
time.
hold up, hold up, sir. Hold up, real quick. Make sure y'all tapping the screen. If y'all agree with people saying on the panel, go ahead and gift them. Especially support Black women. If y'all haven't done so, send y'all daily heart meme. Thank you, Rose.
Yeah, like I was saying, two things could be true at one time, bro. That's why you can't listen to hoes like this. They just hate it. Like, yeah, at the same time, yeah, niggas was dead.
No,
Yeah,
nigga.
D he talking a bunch of bullshit.
No, you the
Um,
hoe.
It's the
I'm
truth,
about to
though.
hop up. Yo,
Hold on, no,
shut.
he said I heard you say you was a gremlin, right? You do eat it. You eat ass. Like you the hoe, nigga. What you talking about? You say you eat it all. The fuck? We heard you say you was a hoe. Don't come at us like that.
I'm a
Thank you,
gremlin.
real. Thank you, Cryana. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, Lynn. Make sure y'all support the panel too, y'all.
Thank you, Lynn.
But yeah, like I was saying, two things could be true at one time.
Bro,
So yeah.
nobody care about what you
Bro, shut
saying,
your
bro. Cause you
dyke
keep
ass up, fuck
what did
boy.
you talking about, bro? You up
You
here
can't say
talking a
that
bunch of
word.
bullshit, boy. You're
Dyke is weird.
literally saying
You can say that
nothing.
on
You want to
TikTok.
eat use a fork to eat
Bro,
East ass, and she
you
not
about to
interested. Shut the fuck up.
Bro,
Shut
you
the fuck
caping
up, you
from East and
clown,
she ain't
bro.
even asked for
You a
your help. Fall
clown, bro.
back, weak ass
Yo, you's
Superman.
a
Fuck wrong with
clown,
you?
bro. You up here spewing a bunch of shit with a
All I'm doing is telling the truth.
don't nobody up here care about your opinion.
Bro, you
Nobody.
literally a dyke. You don't
Zero
have no room to
percent.
speak at all.
0%. You're a
Yeah, you
clown.
cannot use that word.
You're a
Stop using that
clown
word.
on
Bro.
either side. Like, come on, gang.
You up here calling them
No, hold
304s
up,
and all
no,
that. You
no,
think that they
yo,
care
hold up.
about you, boy? You a
Let me
clown.
tell y'all something about something. The giving people warnings and shit, just they can go. That's all. Um, And how is that an insult? How the fuck was that an insult?
Exactly. But I'm about to jump off, Tara. I just want to say this when because I ain't necessarily answered the prompt, but these men want to try to you know what I'm saying, curtail this whole narrative that they define y'all value. That's because they know that we define their value. And that really all they do is chase after women, chase after pussy. All they do is try to impress. You feel me? That's what they do. Just like that clown up here was trying to impress. Nobody's impressed by y'all niggas, bro. But y'all value really come from women. We birth y'all. We literally give birth to our oppressors, bro. Y'all some clowns. But yeah, I'm about to hop off because I mean it's just some crazy shit. But yeah, overall,
We
y'all
can't even
niggas need to take
respond to
notes.
you. Like it's not
Y'all
even fair
niggas
to
take notes, bro. All you been up here doing is talking, bro. You haven't listened at all. Someone was trying to school you, bro, but you kept talking. That's all y'all do is come up here and talk. Y'all don't listen though. Right? I don't got time for this. But yeah, peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Told y'all these niggas stupid. Y'all know this nigga? What you want to say, nonchalant?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, it's not even pertaining to, men assigning value to women or women assigning value to men. It's like everything, like people put a value on something. Like a company can create like a
No, we're not talking
product.
about a company.
So I'm just saying, like, this is just an example. Like a company can just create a product, right? But then if people don't buy it, right, that value isn't true. Like the free fair market.
Let me stop him there.
People.
You can't do that, sir. We've already went. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're late. I've been here and I've tried that. That's not going to work. And it ain't no disrespect, bro. I'm just trying to set the tone because no, it ain't no. We're not playing economics. They won't allow it. You got to cut that one.
We just
Well,
want
hold
y'all to
up,
look
hold
up
up,
intrinsic
hold up.
Look,
value. Just look it up.
either way,
Intrinsic
either
Hold up,
value.
no,
way,
they not. Hold up,
the
hold
other
up.
side assigns your value. If nobody
Yeah.
wants you and you
So
think
Look
hold
up
you're
up,
a 10,
intrinsic
hold up.
value.
how does that make sense?
Not him trying to
They
neg
not. They not
us.
gonna look it up. Hold up, what happened?
I said not him trying to neg us.
Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. So I thought you said something else. I'm like, hold up, what? So nonchalant.
Hmm.
Who chases who? Are men chasing women or women chasing men?
It goes both ways.
Nigga, ain't nobody
All right.
chasing you.
All right. All right.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out of
All right.
here.
We got it. All right.
What?
Go ahead, Christopher.
Nobody chasing you. The motherfucking dogs.
Good. I like my single era. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you don't.
Nobody
Y'all be
cares.
jumping
Nobody
off a
cares.
bridge because y'all can't get pussy. Ha ha. That's what you get.
Yeah,
Jump
nobody
off a
cares. Go ahead,
Well,
building
Dave.
next
that's
time.
I mean, most men don't have access. They don't fit the status or the value of that the women want. So they have to earn it.
What'd you
So
say?
that if they don't have something, if they don't have something to provide or offer, then they're not even in the conversation with being with a woman.
Can you be
Perfect.
honest,
Exactly.
Christopher? Hold
But
up.
that's
Hold up.
only the
Hold
case.
up. Hold up. Because he's trying to say this other weird shit. Christopher, do men chase women or women chasing men?
Men do chase women, right?
Okay.
And a part of that chase, a part of that chase would be they have to put themselves in a position, a lot of times mostly financial, where they can be a provider or they bringing something to the table. And if they don't have something to bring to the table beyond their looks and stuff, they're not going to get any action. The men that get action, either they have some type of motion, they meet the beauty standard that the women want, and also the financial standard. Now,
Because
I'm not saying that women necessarily need, because in modern day, a lot of women are in the workforce. A lot of women can take care of themselves in X, Y, and
yeah,
Z,
so yeah, women have
right?
more
So,
autonomy now.
right, so it's more independence. But I think the question as a whole, it doesn't help us see value in each other and how we're going to bridge the gap between. And I'm just speaking about black men and black women.
right? It's not helping us bridge the gap. We're just on the chat fighting. So like,
No, no,
what
no,
do we
no.
need to
Hold up.
do? What do we need
No,
to do
I'm gonna
to
tell you
bridge it?
now. Hold up. No, no, no. We building the bridge. That's what we doing. We building the bridge. But here's the thing, right? Especially because y'all want to keep talking about products and stuff, right? So the men are
I
chasing
didn't
the
say nothing
women.
about product.
Hold up. I'm not talking about you. It's not all about you.
Okay.
All right. But y'all keep bringing up product. So if you don't have good product, like you say, you gotta change it, right? The thing is, y'all a bunch of snake oil salesmen, right? Y'all selling fraudulent product. And then y'all want to go to women and say, well, you don't have value in this. That's why you're doing it. Because you have fraudulent product. Instead of you having a good product to sell, you trying to put her down and saying, well, you need this item because the shingles on your house is shitty. You need new ones. Buy this secondhand shit I got right here. That's why y'all doing it, because y'all don't
Can you
have
give
good
me an
product.
example of can you give
I
me an
don't give no
example of
nigga
fraudulent?
example. No, I don't
I'm
give
talking
no
about a
nigga
fraudulent
example.
a
No,
fraudulent
nigga.
product.
No, not won't
I'm
be
saying you
me.
saying fraudulent product, but you're not
No,
saying what a
nigga.
fraudulent
I'm saying,
product
I'm telling
look
you,
like.
y'all the fraudulent product. That's what I'm saying. There's
But
your
what
example.
is that? What does that consist of though?
Think about
Because
it for a
if
second. Process
we
it.
should have a
We gon'
conversation.
no, this nigga asking me questions. I don't like it. Y'all, we gonna open the panel.
I would also like an example.
No, why don't y'all understand consent? Move on, next. Damn, y'all get on my nerves. Anyway, y'all are the fraudulent product. You're not up to specs. You're not worth it. The value of the product sucks. Okay? And anyway,
Okay, if we're so fraudulent, why do women put makeup on and weaves and all this other stuff?
We've been doing it for thousands of
No.
years, nigga.
Hey, is
It
this
ain't
a
never
white
gonna
nigga?
stop.
Hold up. Is this nigga white?
yes, he is.
No, get your bitch ass out of here with that stupid shit. No, Jazz. Sometimes we gotta have a little bit of silence. That's all.
To be comfortable with your thoughts. Think about the things that have been said for a moment.
But it is a contradiction for the men to be selling this idea that, like, they keep saying women are ones who want the relationships, women are the ones who want the marriage and the ring or whatever. When everything they come to us about relationships is a threat, right? They act like it's like, oh, y'all women just they just begging and chasing us down for these relationships, which doesn't make sense when the men say, well, if you're not in a relationship, you're gonna die alone. You're not gonna have nobody to love you, right? You're gonna be broke, you ain't gonna have no money, you ain't gonna have protection, you're gonna lack a provider. Like, everything they have about being in a relationship is a threat. Yet they want to turn around and tell us that we the ones who want the relationships. That's why I say, like, they're selling us something fraudulent. They're trying to convince us that we want something by threatening us with it, and then say, see, I told you one it. I told you one it. Like, if the relationship was all that, they wouldn't have to do that. If the relationship was all that, we wouldn't have men on here telling us that they married. They would just go be married. It was Friday night. They'd go spend time with their partners, with their families. Yet they want to tell us that. They want to come and tell us because it's supposed to be, they are in the mindset of always asserting their status because they always giving their resume. It's like an advertisement. Oh shit, I'm in here talking. I'm talking to women. Let me make sure they know I'm of value. I got women who are tied to me. I got a daughter. I got a wife. I'm in a relationship with a woman. I live with my mama. I live with my aunts. Like, I know women. They do that to assert that they have value. They know that there is one-sided, but because they're insecure about it, they want to flip it on us. They want to tell us we the ones who don't have value. They want to tell us that we're the ones who should be doing something to perform for them. Drika made that point yesterday. She was talking about they chase us down, and then when they catch us, they be like, "Well, what do you bring to the table?" That's don't make no fucking sense. None of that makes sense. If you the one out trying to push your product, since y'all want to keep talking about product, it is your job to find out what the market wants. Y'all ain't got what the market wants, so y'all gonna fuck with the market. That's what y'all doing.
They're doing it, messing up. Never get high on your own supply. Y'all have made yourself too elevated in your own mind. You think your opinion matters. You think you the bad bitches. You think you the prize. That's the problem. The product is whack. And it's flooded the market and it's very low value.
And it's interesting because we have the proof. Women who don't have children are single or happier. Women who are married die younger. Like, and they'll be like, it is not to be alone. This is why you have propaganda on TV about women always fighting with each other. And they always say, well, women can't get along. And they always triangulate and start something. Because, like, as long as women are fighting with each other and trying to defend themselves, then you can't look at who the real enemy is, who the one who's starting shit. So you get relationships with other women. But not these niggas. These niggas are flawed. And they've been fucked up since childhood. You can't fix them. Ain't no point in trying to get them to look at no book, no article, no definition, none of that shit. You can't fucking fix them. He's not listening to you. Because one thing I will say about the men and their value, they get value from women so they can get validation from men. They want validation from men. That's why they don't listen to you. That's why the guy came up here talking about his wife, he don't care. He don't care what she got to say. He feel like, oh, we together now. You ain't gonna do nothing. Once he feel like you in a relationship, he don't want to try no more. If you look at when it comes to like even couples therapy, a lot of couple therapists tell you that that's the last stage right before a couple break up. You want a couples therapy because he want the therapist to tell you something to make you stay. They don't do it because they really care. They not advocating it for themselves. They don't give a fuck about none of that. But they always gonna get you with this because they've also invented the boogeyman. The boogeyman is the guy out there. He the real bad man. If y'all notice, like when you watch movies or the bad guy just be bad for no reason. He be bad at everything. That nigga he fucking taking lollipops out of baby mouths and shit. Like he like super bad. That's the boogeyman they created. Then they could say, well, it's a good one out there. And that way, if you end up with somebody, you're like, well, at least he not like the bad guy. No, still the bad guy. Still the bad guy. Look a lot of different ways. A lot more complex than that. He's still the fucking bad guy. Good night, y'all.